You good?
I don't know.
No, wait. So were they trolling us, or is there really
No, there's no. I got on my phone right now, and I've got no sound.
So there's
We're
no
actually
sound.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, turn it off.
Oh, yeah, there's sound. Okay. We're good now.
Yeah, we got sound.
Okay.
Alright, so we have to do the intro again.
Shit! It was so smooth.
Wow.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, man.
Mike, the sound is good.
Oh, the sound is good now? Okay, good.
That's our sound guy. Zach,
Yeah.
blame him.
Zach, the sound guy, man.
What is that on New Text Mike Ross? That Steve guy?
Oh, the sound guy?
Yeah, now we have Zach,
Let's do this.
the general
Yeah,
of
he's
the
our
Penn
sound guy.
Army. Alright, so I guess we're doing good now. Alright, so welcome to AKG's Dojo Declassified
I think I've heard this
again.
before.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
This is like deja vu.
Oh, man.
Version 2. I'm AKG Highlander. This is the sexy, the awesome AKG Cosmo.
What's up, guys?
And our guest today is the master of mix-ups, man. Yolo Sword of Doom, aka the Noob Legend. This guy.
The legend
Damn, that's
noob.
hella old.
Yeah, man. This guy is a legend online. Oh no, man, he's good. So, I guess how are you guys doing? And how are you guys doing?
Oh, man. It's been a good night, Mike, so far. The dinner was delicious.
Mike's
so.
meat.
Mike's
Oh
meat,
yeah, I just put my meat in your mouth.
Totally
It always
non-sexual
wins.
way.
Yeah. Unfortunately. So.
It was 100% straight. You know,
Yeah.
straight off the grill meat, not...
Yeah, straight off the grill.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Alright, man. Let me get my notes up here.
You want to do the video?
Well, I'm really minus frames now.
Maybe that's why the sound wasn't playing
Because-
earlier, you know, for
Yeah.
the videos. So now since the sound's working, you can... it's
Alright.
Yeah, be good.
Okay. So usually we start at the very beginning.
The origin story.
The origin story, you know. If this was a superhero origin story, we need to know what was the first video game ever you played.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, we're going that deep.
Yeah, man.
Deep.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
We go Owen Wilson
So-
deep.
I know, I just read the title. Like, hello, Yolo Sword of Doom and AKG Owen Wilson. Oh, yeah.
Ninja Turtles, the Time one. Ninja
Turtles in Time?
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, that's
for
legit, dude. I love that
Super
game.
Nintendo. It's probably the first.
Yeah,
the
that's a good
first
game.
game.
Hard game, too.
Yeah.
That game was actually pretty fucking hard.
That was probably the first one.
You played. How old were you when you played that? Like,
Hella young.
hella young?
Yeah. Damn.
That was before my time,
long
actually.
time. Yeah.
Way
Wait,
before
well,
my
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably one of my first games.
So, you also told me that you played like shooters a lot.
Yeah, that's like later on. So actually,
okay.
so then I don't know if you remember a game for 64 called Extreme G.
Extreme G. No.
It was a motorcycle, like a futuristic motorcycle game.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like it was like Sonic is a side scroller.
Yeah.
So it was kind of the same but forward, and you would do spirals and stuff. But the bikes would go so fast that you would almost have to memorize the track because you'd have to turn like way before the turn, and you had missiles and you could shoot each other and shit.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where you're predicting
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh?
You gotta know, man. You gotta
Yeah.
crash.
Okay.
It's like those F-Zero games, man.
So it's
Yeah,
like
same
from,
con. Yeah, it's
so
exactly
F-Zero
like
games.
that. Yeah.
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 So like from day one almost, you've been taught to YOLO. It's like, oh, right here, this guy's gonna press a button, hop kick or flash.
Just hope for the best.
No, man. He knows when to flash.
Oh, he does.
Smashing it every time. Yeah, I mean, it works.
Mm-hmm.
So was there more games after that? Like, really stood out to you?
Shooter. Then it was like shooters after that because all my friends in high school played shooters. And
Oh, okay.
so
Now, what kind of shooters you play?
Halo
Oh,
1, like first gen Halo, and then a buddy of mine, we'd actually do like he would be in his room and we'd have like the LAN cords.
Oh yeah, dude, that was
because
so
we played so much that we got so good at like screen watching each other, so it just became uncompetitive because we could kill each other for hours because we were like, no, he's here, I'm gonna go here. Then he would look, so then we started doing that just to make it actually playable.
Yeah.
International.
I remember growing up, we'd play a 4-player split screen on Halo 2. And it was never fun because all we do was just screen look.
Yeah,
and like, I see you. Yeah, you can't hide from me.
Yeah.
Like, it got to the point where the radar was like non-existent. Like, there was no point of that. We just turned it off. Like, I can see where you are. And like everyone's like, "Oh, don't screen look, man. That's cheating." And we're like, "Oh, I'm not doing it at all," but you're totally doing it.
Yeah,
I remember the
everybody does it.
Needler being so OP.
Yeah, especially if you know where they are, or just pre-fire and they're dead.
Yeah.
I miss Halo days. Those were so fun.
So what was the first fighting game you played?
Tekken, believe it or not, Tekken 3 in the arcade.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
played in the arcade?
Yeah, we had an arcade. If anybody's been in Seattle, it was in Mount Lake Terrace, right off Highway 99 and 238th Street. Kind of northern,
What
north
the
Seattle.
fuck is that, dude?
Yeah, the fuck is that?
Like way north Seattle.
Okay.
But they had Tekken 3, and I used to play that and Virtual Fighter, like the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Man, that should have been at least Virtual Fighter 2 by then. They only had the first
But you probably
one.
had only the first Fighter one cabinet.
So, but yeah.
That's pretty dope, man. Like,
I played it wrong, and I mashed 3 to get into the flip right foot forward stance, and then I mashed the 4 against the computer.
that was really good back in the day, dude.
Yeah, I swear, like, everyone's
I
like,
used some of that too, bro.
everyone's first Tekken experience is like pick a character and find a button that you can mash. Like for me, it was Eddie, just mash both kicks and hope for the best.
By the way, Josh is talking hella smack on the chat.
He said lies.
Yeah, man. He said the first game you played is My Little Pony.
Fucking guy.
And he wants meat sent to him.
Yeah, I sent
Like,
a picture of your
nerd.
burgers.
Dude, the meat is the bait, man. You gotta come here.
It's the reason why we come here, honestly. It's for
Yeah,
the meat,
dude.
man.
They only come here for the meat.
If there was no meat, there'd be no Tekken.
Yeah, there'd be no Tekken. Ah, man. So you played Tekken 3. Did you get to play any other Tekkens? Like Tekken 4, Tag?
So then after that, it was racing games for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So
you were really into cars.
yeah, well, you still am, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a lot of racing games for a long
What
time.
do you...
Be like Gran Turismo.
Forza. As
Oh,
well.
yeah, Forza was good.
Mostly Forza. Yeah, for a long time.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Forza,
Xbox. Yeah, that's why.
did you see that new Hot Wheels Forza DLC?
Oh.
Like they're like, the ad was like, "Are you tired of realistic racing?" And then they just throw in Hot Wheels. You just see like Hot Wheel cars just flying left and right, like holy shit! Yeah, dude.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it's the new DLC, man, for the new one.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's Forza just ran out of ideas.
Yeah, I lived with like a couple of guys, and that's all we did. And then I moved in with another one of my buddies, and we actually went out and built like a chair and did the whole wheel and everything.
Oh, okay. Did you get to play... You should have played Initial D, bro.
That would have been fun. But
That was
Initial D.
pretty dope.
I don't know if you were here.
No, you had to be like at an arcade. For that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if you were here, but at the movie theater center, we had like 2 Initial D setups next to each other, so you could like have your card and like race other people and get your card better and stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was really a big. There was like a good scene here for a while. Then they took away the machines, and which I don't know why they brought them so much money, but now they got whack games like
Batman.
I don't know. They have fucking like Jurassic Park House of the Dead clone. It's so whack. It makes me sad. I miss the old games. They took out the Tekken machine there too. There's no more Tekken at Century.
Yeah. Where did I last see that Tekken 5 machine? I followed that Tekken 5 machine.
Like if it moved, you just go there.
Yeah. On Sunday and Monday, I'd go to lunch, and then I'd just play Tekken 5 at the arcade. Player 1 was broken.
Always.
So you had to play on player 2.
Mm-hmm. Even at Century, it was broken, so they never fixed it. They never ever fixed it.
Well, every time it moved, it erased my time record. So I was always trying to regain my time record.
Get the leaderboards.
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And they never upgraded it to like any other Tekken machine. It was just Tekken 5.
Yeah, it was just Tekken 5
forever. Like Tag 2 was already out. It was still Tekken 5, man.
Damn.
That's all we had to play in the arcade.
Yeah, High Score was pretty cool. They had the Tekken Tag 1 and Tekken 3. That was like way back in the day.
Yeah, I never even heard of that arcade.
It was in Diamond where the arcade is now.
Oh, okay, so I know what you're talking about. It wasn't called that when I was growing up though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or it might have been, but I just don't remember the name.
Yeah. It was pretty dope. I met like a Tekken player over there.
Oh, okay.
So, how did you get to Tekken 6 eventually?
So same house. The roommate at the time was a military dude. He was a firefighter for the Air Force, so he started going over and working crazy hours and stuff. So then I just needed to find something to do, and I was in GameStop or some shit, and found Tekken 6. I was like, oh yeah, I remember playing this back in the day, and then I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll grab it, and went home, and that's all I did at night after a while.
Just Tekken 6 all night.
Yeah, just Tekken 6, and met this dude, because I was playing a couple, like Miguel and then Lay, and then I met this dude from Texas named T-Bone. He had some numbers, I don't remember, but he was a Lay player, and we would just mirror match.
On Xbox?
Yeah, do you remember that guy from like way back in the day?
No, I didn't really play online.
Okay.
Like, when I started playing online, that's when I met you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a little bit before Tag was going to come out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he and I would just mirror match, and that was like a year of that, I think. Drink beers all night. It was just, that was what...
Going to drunken a lot.
Yeah.
Even when you're playing.
I actually have a legit video of, I actually saved the match where the whole match was drunken only. It was fucking awesome.
Drunken only.
It was awesome.
That would have been fun.
It was against Vigilant, actually, and I bodied him.
I hate that guy, dude. That guy rage quit on me.
Online?
For my promo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not for the promo.
Yeah, I got so mad at him, I sent him a nasty message. Every
showed him his
time I
meat?
ran into that guy, I destroyed him. It's like, yep, I'm not ending up in one of your videos, bro. I put you in some of mine, though.
You just bodying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what you should do is, like, you're jealous you can't have Mike's meat, just take a picture of, like, a steak or something. And, like, make it so, like, make sure so, like, the image is, like, hidden before they open it, so they're like, oh, man, this is a dick pic. But it's not, it's just a steak.
Yeah, that's my version of dick pics. I just send pictures of meat to people. You want to come over? Netflix and chill.
It's the good bait. It's a really good bait. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When you told me we were having burgers, I was very excited. I was like, oh shit.
Artie came over like an hour early. He made sure he wasn't missing out on the burgers.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the one thing you have to have when you come over is Mike's meat whenever it's available.
Yeah, you know, like sometimes though you need more incentive. I'm gonna tell you guys a story.
Oh shit.
Alex, you're gonna love this story, bro. So like, after a while, when we met each other online,
Yeah.
and we started talking on those little microphone things, I was like, man, why do I have to buy one of those, man? We can just like, raid each other on the thing. But yeah, that did work out much better. But I really wanted you to come over.
It took a long time too.
Yeah, it took like hella long.
Yeah.
I think, was it Tekken Tag already?
No, it was right at the end of 6, and I came here. So the first tournament I did was tag at Friendly Fire when JTM was here. That was the first time I ever met JTM.
JTM.
But yeah. I came.
Oh man, wait.
It was the night I came here, and I thought didn't realize arcade sticks was a thing, so I didn't even think about bringing a pad over. And Mike's like, I don't have any pads. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
It's a man's world, bro.
And he sits me down next to Bill.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the first thing everyone has to do when they come here. Is like, if Bill's here, he's the first person you play, dude.
So I'm sitting there trying to figure out stick and then deal with Bill's Steve the very first night I ever came over here. I was like, what the fuck? What is this? And then I don't think I really played much that night. I just kind of hung out because...
Yeah.
But,
I think it was
rough.
tag already then.
No, it was sticks because I was still playing late.
Yeah. But
It was
tag.
late only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there was this incident that happened in Tekken Tag. The first time you came over for Tekken Tag, we were playing online. We were playing online and I was telling you to come over. It was before the session, but you wouldn't come over. So John arrived. And when John arrived, you might remember this, but you remember those games that they got so laggy?
Yeah.
So basically, I told John to find the biggest videos that he could find on YouTube and queue up 5 of them.
Oh.
But to make it consistent, I made it lag for my combos too. I just knew that the lag was coming, so I did it the laggy way. and then after I did that to you a few times, and you were getting salty. You were sending me salt on the messenger thing, or text or something. And then after that, when I knew that you were getting salty, I was like, okay, bro, last one. Everybody's here. And then we lagged the fuck out of you.
I do.
And then
remember
I think towards the end, I was like, okay, don't lag my combos anymore. My combos were hella sweet. Every time you launched me, we
drop
lagged the fuck out of
drop them. I do remember that.
Yeah. It's like I know when I'm about to get launched, and I'm like, do it. And John was pretty fast, man. He was opening all of them.
Damn.
You just learned 20 different videos. I learned the dumbest shit. You guys don't even know what it was, probably.
It was probably just all meat spin.
Oh, no, dude. Meat spin. That's the trolliest thing you could do to people.
So I never told you that story because I wanted to tell it to you in such a setting that it would be so epic.
That's fucked up, man.
I offered him my meat, he wouldn't come here.
Yeah?
I don't remember why. There was a...
So
I don't even remember why I couldn't make it that night.
Yeah. So we did that to him. I think I got 14, 15 wins on him. And then I was like, oh yeah, bro, I'm sorry, man, I gotta go.
People are showing up, bro.
Nobody was here. It was still just me and John.
That's how it messed up. Dad just had to come over. It's gonna fuck him up.
I was using the most trolly stuff too. It's solid trolly bullshit stuff, just to piss him off.
The moment you get launched, John, load the video.
So how do you feel about that, Alex?
So long ago?
Yeah, I went to that length
to try and get
to
me over here.
finally get you over. That's how much I wanted to play you.
I made it eventually.
Yeah, it's usually I ask people why they play.
Oh, the white guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still always the other
The
white
other
guy.
white guy, yeah.
It's like, who's the other white guy?
Wait, who's the other white guy now then? If he's the other white guy.
I'm the only other white guy because everybody knows every other white guy that because they're always here. How'd that conversation? You started that, didn't you? Because you were saying something about, Alex is going to come tonight. Who's Alex?
The other white
The
guy.
other white guy. Wait, what? The other white guy that plays Tekken. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Now when I think about it, you actually do introduce him like that the whole time.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah, that's why.
The other white guy. That's good.
Alex. Who?
Yeah.
Who the
I
fuck is
think
Alex?
we decided this during one of the sessions where you said you were going to show up, but you didn't
Probably
show
didn't
up.
make it, yeah.
Preseason white guy stuff.
And, we decided as a committee, bro. I can't exactly say that it was a torn decision, though. It was very,
Unanimous, huh?
yeah. It's like that guy's cool, he's good, but he never comes over. So, from now until the end of time, he shall be known as the other white guy.
So the other thing was the car scene he had so limited. So during the summers, that's where I was always Fridays and Saturdays. So I was always,
over by like Diamond and stuff.
Yeah, down there messing around with all those people too. Okay. So it was like not just.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home jerking off or anything. Just
nah, I'm pretty sure that's what you were doing.
Come on, man. We know you don't go over there.
During those times, I did it like every time.
Damn.
Like that was when the sessions were every week.
Yeah, it's summertime.
I didn't rest.
Yeah, I remember those
summer's
days.
so short and the car scene was so short. It's so every weekend I was, out.
Yeah, I was still doing it in the winter, but you're still
yeah. Because in winter at that time is auto start season, which what I was doing for a job back then. So it's like 6 days a week, 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. shifts. So
even his life is a mix-up.
Yeah, it's
like when Alex plays. I'll tell you guys how Alex plays. Okay, I'll tell you, Alex, how you play. Alex has stuff that goes into the next stuff, into the other stuff, into some more stuff. So it's like, just gotta wait for it, dude. There's something in those stuffs that will, what's up, bro?
No.
Oh, man, he's getting salty, dude. He's like,
he has a little fidget thing in his hand.
Like, yeah, he's just waiting. He's like, man, motherfucker, when you come back, we'll see, bro. But yeah, what was I saying again?
That was about the mix-up in real life.
Yeah, the mix-ups in real life, man. Alex says mix-ups in real life.
He'll flash you in real life, too.
That's what, oh, man.
He was only flashy Yoshi. He flashes in real life, man. It's sick.
Hang on, bro. Banana sauce.
Yeah. The classic. They don't even know what it's gonna mean. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is banana sauce? I'm like, dude, you don't even know.
Banana sauce.
All you need to know that it's banana sauce. There's no explanation for it.
Alright. Yeah, I was gonna try hard not to try to blow you up.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like turned into AKG roast sesh.
The roast of Yolo.
Yeah, welcome to the roast. Yolo, sir.
Comedy Central presents the roast.
Yeah. So, even though you don't show up, you do practice a lot. Yeah, you play a lot.
As much as I can.
Yeah. Approximately how much is that?
Lately, not as much as I'd like to. Every Monday, I usually try and session with Josh, unless Mr. Traveler is gone. The dude flies more times than an airline stewardess in a week. But yeah, as much as I can with Josh, and then a couple of the guys in his group. I've also been talking with Q-Dog quite a bit lately and trying to get him session with him.
Shout out to that guy. That guy's good.
Yeah, he'll be making a comeback for Tekken 7. He said he's been waiting. Every time I run into him, he's playing solo. Eddie usually, or Tiger. He's been playing a lot of Tiger lately, which is kind of random. But
so like, how many hours on average a day do you play? That's Zach the sound guy again. He just got bodied in whatever he's doing.
Didn't get that?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Yes, that was the best. That's what I gotta live with, man.
Yeah, that's just
I'm about to go to sleep. Falling asleep.
God damn it, man!
What the fuck? Yeah, so
The
how many
only
hours?
other guy I know that might be as salty as I am.
When it comes to like online gaming and stuff? Yeah.
He's saltier than you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I've asked him continually to keep it down during certain times. Like, this is fine. But yeah. There's a family that lives
True that.
So like how many hours you'd see on average a day you'd play online?
I don't know about a day. Well, it's not all online anymore either.
Oh, okay.
Like I used to play just strictly on. Like as soon as I turn it on, go into player online, and then do a couple warm ups, and then hit ranked. Or if like I had friends on, just go play with them. But now I'm actually at least the first half an hour of me turning the console on, I'm in practice mode first.
Learning.
Yeah, unless somebody asked me to get on and I specifically am playing with somebody, then the first half an hour at least is in practice mode.
Oh, okay.
I was working this really crazy schedule, so every 3 weeks I had 5 days off, and then so it was like you work the N4 Wednesday through Saturday, have Sunday off, then work 2 days off, 2 days Sunday off, work the first 4. Then have 5 days off, and then that cycle starts over. So I had shitload. Like I worked half a month, pretty much. So on my days off, I was playing quite a bit. But then our tire season hit for our tire changeovers, and now I'm working 5 straight days. So it's only like Mondays I play quite a bit. Sundays I try, and then every once in a while on the weeknight, like if I can get a session in, then I will. But, Monday's pretty much like my heavy.
Like sit down session in and out on in practice mode.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So usually I'd ask people about that stuff, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
No disrespect to you guys, but yeah, that's the thing for Josh.
Yeah, don't worry, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, it's just
yeah, that's all good.
Don't worry about that.
I mean, I can talk about some basic stuff if you want me to, you know what I mean?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. It's like usually I discuss training with people and stuff like that.
Throw rate training, I've started that finally.
Oh, yeah?
I saw that video,
Yeah,
man.
I actually go through. Oh god,
that video.
So I hate watching old. Like, are you gonna play it? Should I wait?
No,
No,
man,
you
just
keep
keep talking, bro.
So I actually hate watching super old videos of myself playing because I get it's a learning. Like if I want to watch an old video, I want to watch something within the last probably 5 or 6 months. But I still watch like the fucking.
Like 2015.
Yeah, like all the shit that we have recorded, because it's like the only stuff that I have recorded. But that first to 7, I've watched that probably about 10 times from like start to finish.
Oh, just like
since we've played, and then that I've seen that round where it was just a throw fest, and it's like, shit,
you just couldn't break a throw.
No, he killed me with only throws. This was so bad.
I got pretty annoyed because you kept throwing me. So
you're like, fuck this, dude.
I'm like, you don't know how to break throws, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
So,
but now you got throw break.
But so what it was it was like with JC, it was either running throw, or he wouldn't. I was trying to get him to duck for a mix up, and he wouldn't duck, so I would throw him.
Oh, here we go.
And then
it's all good stuff, right?
Yeah, this is so all that damage is throw damage on JC already.
Yeah, it is another throw.
Yeah, You
just couldn't break it for your life, huh?
Yeah.
We all go through that phase, man.
No.
Breaking throws, they dumbed it down in 7, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still you still want to be able to break it by
Like how it's supposed to be.
Well, how it's supposed to be, especially because a lot of people have, like command throws and stuff that are 1 or 2.
I really love this video, man.
So the ultimate tackle.
So all those bad breaths, like out of the back ones and stuff, that was supposed to be quarter circle back 1+2 throw, and I kept getting bad breaths because I was doing the 1+2 too early. But yeah, so I have started that. And then some of the movement stuff that you taught me, I still do, like the 1, 2, 4, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 3.
Just run away from.
Yeah, like that. I use that to warm up my hands, like when I first start playing.
Oh, for like backdashes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, so to like get warm, I use a lot of that.
You read my movement good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So
they teach us the hard way.
Yeah. It's like there's a lot of stuff about movement, but it's like basically those are like the most basic things that I could share with people, and you can expand from there. And there's a lot of guides on it too, but I haven't really seen one where they talk about how you really apply it.
Like the application of all the movements, like just how to do it.
You should give it Josh.
Make a video about it?
No, just talk to Josh.
Oh, about that.
Yeah, you should talk to Josh about that stuff.
Yeah, man. Every time I talk to that guy, it's pretty dope.
His overall knowledge of the game
it's
is
so
just
hard to talk to people about Tekken. Those, like
get your blue.
I'm just trembling. I want to play. I'm just playing. So what was your? Did you say that you competed in a different video game as well?
No, so the first tournament I've ever been to, like, I didn't even, like, so, okay, I'll tell you how naive I was. I didn't even know there were shooter tournaments, and I was super into shooters. Like, played Call of Duty with some friends after, like, the Halo thing, and, so, you remember, I used to talk to you, I would tell you I'd take breaks to play from Tekken to play shooters. I played with a buddy who used to live up here, and then he had a buddy from his hometown that would get on, and we would just play domination on Call of Duty and run trains in that game. But we didn't, like, I don't know if they knew, but I didn't know there was competitive level. I didn't know about Twitch. I didn't know about any of this till after Tag 2 came out. So Mike's like, oh yeah, come down, check out this thing we're doing at Friendly Fire. So the Friendly Fire tournament was my first tournament ever.
Oh, wow.
And that was where I met Josh the Myth.
Oh, the legend. Why don't you tell us about that?
Josh?
Yeah.
Josh was super dope the first time I met him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, like, he didn't even know me, like, was cheering me on, had my back, and then, like, I think I ended up making it to Grand with you. And then, yeah, like, cheering me on that whole time. It's funny, you can find those videos, dude. It's so bad watching them. For both of us, it is so terrible. But I've seen some of those old videos from Friendly Fire.
Like, that's when I started having my problems and I had to play on pad.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you were playing pad. That's right.
Is that when you played your Bruce Larson?
Yeah,
No,
No?
you were still playing Mishima's, yeah.
On pad? Okay.
Yeah. But it was like back in the day where I had just started playing Yoshi, so it was like back to 1 was like tossed out all day. And just like really.
Still do that, man.
I don't use back to 1 anymore. Crouch dash 1 I use, but not back to 1. And not even that so much anymore. But
yeah.
But then after that, I think that was the first face-off was born right after that tournament, I think.
Oh yeah, this is where traditions started.
So that was when you and I started the face-off stuff. And
yeah.
That was hype. That was like probably like I had more fun there than I did at the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember we're loading up and getting ready to go, and Mike leans over and he's like, doing unblockable. So it's like, okay. And then it was 4 So right when it says ready, fight, we both go do our unblockables, and then he hits pause for button check, and everybody started freaking out. It was so much fun.
Like, was this the first or second?
Yeah, the first one.
The
Charged up the unblockables.
Yeah.
Bruce was going back. Yoshi was like going
leaning back and paused it.
No, like, and then they were about to hit each other, right? And as soon as before they hit each other, I paused.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean, we did button check. Everybody was freaking out. It was pretty.
And then
sick.
Mark and John did it, but they actually did it because they thought that was really cool.
They just copied. They just ran it off the hype.
They just copied it, and now they claim it. So whatever. Well, we invented it.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And
They
then,
just mastered it, I guess.
That first face-off was actually really hype.
Yeah,
like,
it was
They
dope.
both.
yeah. But like, we talk about the first. Like every money match was just like pure hype. Like that Johan versus Cho.
Yeah, that
was crazy. Because like Johan wasn't supposed to win. He was losing.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and when I was like, yo, and then I took an elbow to the chest because Johan was like, because I was standing. I was like, Johan, you got this, man. I was like, me and Cho got getting his back, and like, you could beat Cho, and he's like, okay, I got it. Then he activated Johan factor, and then he won. And then the way he popped off, he just went like, yeah, and I just like slow motion, just like, and I just like fell to the ground, like, dude, Johan, you can't be popping off like that. I mean, you can, just you need to have spatial awareness.
Yeah. Space it out better, bro. Space it out.
Yeah, dude, I ran into an electric man. That's how bad it was, dude. It was painful. But no, I don't actually remember that many other money matches that day because the Tekken ones were just so hype.
Yeah.
The Tekken. Yeah, I don't. To be honest, like back then, I only knew the Tekken group too, so I didn't really.
No, like
I didn't
Marvel
expand
ones were good
out.
too.
Like even from the people, I mean, I just didn't really talk to the people.
Just the Tekken.
Yeah, because like I go talk. I try and be polite with Banky.
Banky's so
No.
Tekken,
Yeah, no, I know, and that's why. It's because like anytime I would try and talk to him back then, he, we're talking like right when I'm so introverted, dude. Like I don't like talking to people and stuff. So like. I was talking to him, but it was always Street Fighter people. I knew nothing about Street Fighter. I don't care, like, still to this day, I just don't care for it. It's kind of boring to me. It's cool to watch now that I kind of understand it, and I've talked to Zach about it, and you, and Mike, and I actually have pretty lengthy conversations about it every once in a while. But I just never really... That, and then Marvel, dude, I get epilepsy watching that shit. So it's just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't really care.
He calls it Missiles versus Comets 3.
Yeah, Missile versus Comets 3, dude. It's so... Oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude. That's all you hear the whole game is foot dive, hidden missiles.
Foot dive.
Yeah, foot dive.
I do, the one thing I do like about that is... I know Dr. Doom's supposed to be OP, but when he sits in the chair and he's like, yeah, boom, you're donezo. Like, that's so...
It's everyone's favorite super in the game, the human blender.
I'm a boss.
Yeah, dude.
Get out.
It's funny, everyone hates Doom though, so...
Doom's dope.
Not in Marvel. I like Doom.
He's like, he's OP in comics too. I mean,
dude.
Just as a character, he's just OP.
Yeah, hella OP. Basically Jesus. And
in the last Marvel event, he had all the power, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they make Doom hella dope. But the movies, they just fuck him up.
Yeah.
Every Fantastic Four movie is just hot garbage.
Now we're gonna get some water.
Alright, man. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know why they do that to him in the Fantastic Four movies.
I only saw Quicksilver one in hopes because Quicksilver was always really like I always liked him as a character, but just I should have known better.
Yeah, dude. After watching the first one, I'm like, dude, this sequel cannot be good. When they remade it, I saw the trailer. I'm like, this has some promise. And I saw the movie, like, holy.
Yeah, it was a little.
My mind was actually blown of how bad the movie was. I didn't expect it to be that bad, and it was very, very bad. But hey, man, we still got foot dives and hidden missiles, so that's all we need in life.
Yeah.
Comets
and the blender.
And the blender, yeah.
The blender. So, since you've played a lot online, you've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
How many people do you still play with that you consider like your rivals? Your teachers.
So
Like, we got $5 noodles.
$5
okay.
noodles.
So I mean, I'll. That's kind of. I met Josh later, so like way later after I started playing Yoshi. So like what happened is I played Miguel Lay from the get go. Right when tag came out, I played those two teams and or those two people. And then I just never really got a good vibe with Miguel, and it's probably just obviously basics and fundamentals, and he's just kind of one of those pokey characters, and that's not how I played.
Mm-hmm.
It was all mix-ups and garbage.
And everyone's got their play styles. So,
yeah, and so then I was like, well, I've always liked Yoshi. I knew he sucked in 6, and I really wanted to try him. Zafina I also played in 6, but I didn't really like how she played in tag. So, and I didn't think her and Lei really
synergized well.
Yeah, for me it didn't really work. So then I started playing Yoshi, and then I met M. Cabal, 777, and he introduced me to a bunch of people, and taught me. He helped me with Yoshi.
Like Jonya 20 ounce.
Oh, fuck that guy. That's fucking hot garbage, dude. Yeah, so I heard the other day, I heard Rip talk about how good Junior 20 ounce was. And I just like, my faith in Rip just went boom. Yeah, like, dude, I heard that on stream. I was like, dude, I don't.
What?
So I know Shadow 20Z. I play with him. Shadow's super legit. He also goes by Kazuya 20Z. I play with him. He's really fun. He's really good. And then the other Lynch. I was just calling him Lynch because that's his last name. But he's another 20Z member.
Yeah,
He plays Jinpachi Ogre.
Yeah. He's one of the annoying guys on the Xbox.
Yeah. So I play with him, and he's fun to play with too. So like, I don't want to discredit them by any means. But
just don't get in a Facebook book group with them. They're dope when they play.
They're good though. Yeah.
Except for Jonya.
So yeah, Cabal. So it's actually, I met Dusty first and we played, but we never really linked.
Dusty Arrow.
Yeah, so we never really
was dope, man.
we never really linked up until like Cabal and him and Jayamitsu, if you remember him from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And
I used to body that guy.
Yeah, Jayamitsu and Cabal, and then Jayamitsu disappeared, and then Cabal.
Like a ninja.
Yeah. Typical Mitsu shit, right?
Yeah.
So then Cabal introduced me to Dusty, and then Dusty and I played for a long time together. So it was him and Cabal that kind of got me going and really taught me Yoshi, and then CC Doomflash, which is the video that we were watching.
The fucking Armor King.
The Pray for Armor King.
The wrecked.
Your soul is mine.
Was so severe.
That was. You may never come back. So as a precaution, we gave King your moves. That's pretty funny. That's some good shit.
Yeah, I posted that on AKG a long time.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of sad I missed that. It's fucking
There's
gold.
like a lot of dope little things that happen in Tekken.
So those three are the original guys that kind of taught me and helped me. In that kind of whole blender of people is when I started listening to the VGF podcast with Scott and Dan.
Yeah. I
and
listened to that.
Yeah, so this was way like maybe a year after Tekken Tag 2 came out is when I found that podcast. So I actually went all the way back and started at 6 and listened, because when actually the podcast shit worked on the iPhone, I just subbed them and it would just go play. So while I was working, I would just have my headphones in and listen to every single. I think I've listened to every one in 6 and Tag at least 3 times. The Yoshi one, I probably listened to 4 or 5 times for 6, and probably more than that for Tag.
Yeah. Whenever I'd learn a character, I'd listen to the episode for it.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, I got lazy, man. I just look up the frame rate. I'm like, oh, okay, this move, that move, that move.
What's cool about them is, yeah, I mean, that works, but then, like, the people they bring on and talk to, or when they talk about the character, they also tell you, like, the mix-ups.
Yeah.
So you're not dealing with just the frame data. Now you can say, oh, you know what, I need to watch out for this when this happens. And so there's a lot of, like, little cool things that I liked about it from there as well. But that's when I heard Josh's name, and then I found him on Facebook, and I, like, Facebook stalked him. and sent him messages and shit. And so we started talking, and that was, like, damn, it was hell
I've been Facebook stalked by Alex before. When he used to love me, but now he loves Josh.
Aw, he broke your heart. He stole your man. Josh stole your man.
So Josh,
I put my meat in his mouth today.
Oh, Alex is cheating on Josh. Oh no, this summer.
So then the first time I ever played Josh was actually here. I don't know. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like I don't even remember how many years ago that was. But that was here.
That wasn't too long ago though. Like maybe the last 2 years.
Probably, yeah, I guess maybe it was. No, it happened 3 years ago.
That's a while.
Probably 3 years.
2014.
Yeah.
That's a while back.
It was a long time. It was like right after Tag came out.
No, it was.
Oh, he says last year.
It was way after. Yeah, just last year.
It was that? Really?
Yeah.
The time seems longer.
I can tell because of how much I could play. If I could play, I would have played the fuck out of him. I wouldn't have let anybody get on the station.
It was before Face Off, and that was in 15.
Huh?
It was before Face Off 2, which was in 15. After. Was it?
Way after. It was last year, dude.
Fuck it. But yeah.
Like, anyways.
I couldn't play anymore. I actually just played because of him.
Oh, really?
Like, I was watching.
Oh, yeah, when he was here?
Yeah.
No, not when he was here. I'm talking about when I came over and played him online, because I didn't have PS4.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, not when he was here in Alaska.
Yeah, when he came here.
That was that was
last
last summer.
You asked me when I remembered, you know. Yeah, I remember when he was here last year. Yeah, like you said, you know.
No, it was online.
I've known Josh, man, but I haven't known him that long. You know, he's pretty dope. I wish I had him longer.
Yeah, no, it was when it was online. I came over and played. But yeah, and then he and I have just always talked, and I've kicked ideas off of him, and he'll tell me if they're dumb or not, and then I move on, like that tough love. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah. And then, so then before that face-off, the second one, I was playing really heavy with Dusty and Clint the Beast.
Oh, Clint, man.
Yes.
That guy trained Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So he and so it was Dusty. If I wasn't playing with Dusty, I was playing with Clint for probably 5 hours a night, 5 nights a week. And that was like the lead up. That was all of December till Face Off 2. Yeah, because I remember we were talking about it, and you said I had done a lot better than you were expecting. You were expecting to 7-0 me and walk out the door.
Yeah, I was having a hard time that day. But still pulled it out.
Yeah.
That
was so hype. Man, that was a lot of fun. Sean and I were taking shots behind the bar.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, was it the Patron bottle? Yeah. Bobby popped Patron. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we were taking shots behind the ice cream bar.
Yeah, that Face Off 2 was such a good follow up for Face Off 1. Like, it was executed so well.
I keep bothering him too. I always was bothering him so much. Like, how can I help you get the third one going? I was talking to you about it too. Like, we need to get something going. Let's help Sean get this going. Like, I really want to get this going.
Dude. We just can't do it right now.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Anyway, I just want to show this video now and get it over with.
Oh, damn.
Alright, actually for this one, Oops. What happened? We're gonna have to new one.
Luckily, it's pretty easy.
That's what happens when you don't eat before a tournament.
Is that the excuse now,
Yeah,
bro?
that's bad, dude.
So I still remember what you asked me about this match too. It was like the round before this, where you sidestepped, and I used a tracking move, down forward 2, and you got counter hit.
Yeah.
And then you said you didn't press the button.
Yeah.
You have to give him the headphones for this one, Raf.
Okay, got you.
Oh, damn.
You gotta hear it?
You need to hear this, bro. Hear the commentary. Listen to it good. Let me know if the volume is good, okay?
I can hear you.
Okay.
No punish. Flash duck it. And it's good.
Whap, whap, whap. And
This is horrible.
Alex looking a little bit out of gas right now.
Oh, boy.
And I had the time of my life. And I never felt this way before. Well, I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you.
Damn.
Yeah, way too much respect. Way too much. Keep.
Damn, son.
Yeah, at that point I was like, yeah, he's afraid.
Yep. Gave you way too much respect on that line. I mean, I was so like stoked because I was up 2-0,
Yeah.
like resetting the bracket, and then he switched
Dude.
to Mishmas. I was like, fuck.
He was 2-0,
Yeah.
and then he was up 2 rounds.
Yeah.
He was about to win the,
I
end
was
the whole game.
about to reset.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
reset because I was
reset.
coming out of losers.
Yeah, okay.
No, I came out of losers in this one. Or
No,
No,
no.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were about to come out.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
2 put me into
I
losers.
forgot
Like,
I never go to losers.
hell damn.
Mike's never experienced it before. He doesn't know what losers is. He's never been in that hell.
Yeah, because 2 put me into losers.
Oh, Too Good.
Yeah,
Shout
and
out
then
to Too Good.
And then
Alex loves Too Good.
They're best friends.
I'm being a little too nice, but 2's cool. I
Yeah.
like 2. Man, he popped off. Like, I came back from like a 3-month hiatus of Tekken, and I sit down to play, and he just started popping off, fucking free this, free that. I was so salty. Like,
Who, Too?
Yeah.
no, yeah, he was like, oh, you're so free, and started like laughing and stuff, and I was like, yo, bro, I'm about to bitch slap the shit out of you right now.
Classic too.
I was so salty.
Damn.
Yeah. And then you beat him in losers finals, or?
Oh no, this was at Mike's house. Like,
Oh,
I
okay,
had
okay.
just come back from, like, I hadn't even played or even picked up a controller in like 3 months. And I sit down, have no warm-up games, no nothing, and he just 3-0'd me. He's like, damn free. It's like, yo. But yeah, I went up 2-0 on 2 in losers finals, and then I tried to bum rush him the last game just to get it over with.
Mm-hmm. Trying to end it fast.
Yeah, so I could just get onto Mike, and he actually came back in 2. Was that final match in that game? I don't
I don't
remember.
remember anymore, bro.
I don't remember if we went to final match. We had some weird shit go on. Like, I tried to do flip to suicide,
Yeah.
and I pressed the buttons too fast during the flip, so he just ducked. And Yoshi sat there and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there holding down, and Two's like jabbing over Yoshi as he's like ducked back to him for like 2 seconds straight. He's just like jabbing.
Mm-hmm.
So we were sitting there laughing about it. It was,
Just a clusterfuck of a game.
yeah, it was so. It was in the corner of the New York stage on the balcony too.
Mm-hmm.
So like he would hit me, and then I would go behind him, and then he would try and do something, and then it was like we kept like ghost swapping. Like the hitboxes kept going through each other in that corner, and we weren't hitting each other. It was really weird.
Tag 2. That's all you gotta say, man.
Too.
Classic tag 2.
Tekken Tag 2. You got Tekken Tag 2 by 2
By two.
The Two-Minator.
The Two-Minator?
Yeah.
It's like a bad, like...
It's like... That's a bad one.
It's like a bad, like, evil villain name. Like, you get a tumor, you get a tumor. It's like, what kind of power is that? So fucked up.
I was thinking that would be like his porn star.
Oh, no. The Two-Minator.
His finishing move.
Like his rage art. He just stands there and starts laughing. Banana sauce, dude. Banana sauce. Is two still in Cali, or?
Yeah, man.
Did he, like, move there, or?
Yeah. Two moves around too much.
Oh, he moved?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, like he moved all of a sudden, and then he was like asking me to take care and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, bro. When are you gonna come over next? He's like, oh, I'm in California, bro. Didn't I tell you?
So you just bounced, like, without doing anything? No, like, going away, nothing?
Nope. He just ninja'd off.
That's how Dan left, too. He's like,
Yeah.
it's the end of a Radio Shack Rambat, and he's like, I'm like, oh, so ref. And I probably won't see you in a long time. I'm like, what? He's like, why? It's like, I'm going to California tomorrow morning. I'm like, dude, it's fucking 8 o'clock. When's your flight? Like, 9 in the morning. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It's like, you're telling me this now? Like, you don't even get to say goodbye or anything? You just dip in. He's like, yeah,
You
peace
ain't
out, man.
sleep until you hit the plane.
Yeah, I
bro.
was like, oh, dude, this guy.
Yeah. I miss Dan.
Yeah. I miss Dan, I miss two. I miss all of them.
So probably 3 of it is us though.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
Alright.
This is so I can read the chat. I can't see it from here.
It's actually really
My vision's
smart.
getting worse, so I'm getting it.
Oh damn, dude. That sucks, bro.
Yeah. I'm getting new. Get my eye checked out tomorrow.
Yeah. Feel bad for people who have to wear glasses. I'd rather wear glasses though than not be able to play.
Dude, you don't know how much I wish I could just like remove these and just see normally. Like, oh, dude, that'd be heaven.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice. I had contacts, but then I couldn't. Those irritated the fuck out of me, so I just stopped wearing
especially when you're
contacts.
staring at a screen.
Was that?
It's just like when you're staring at a screen.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
dude,
it's-
your eyes get so dry.
Yeah, contacts just like absorb all the moisture from your eyes. It's terrible. I don't know how people do it. And like I get so lazy when I want to take it out before I sleep, so I just sleep with them on. I wake up, my eyes don't even open. So like, oh shit! I look like I'm like high as fuck in the morning. You're like, oh, did you smoke weed? I'm like, no, it's my contacts.
That's a good excuse. Pro tip of the day.
Yeah, the pro tip: if your parents ask you if you're high, just say no, you left your contacts. If you have contacts, if you don't, then it won't work because then you just look stupid.
You can try anyway. They might
Yeah,
be
try.
too.
You can hope. It's like a hope kick.
Yeah. The kick of hope.
The kick of hope. It's not
The
a hop
knee of
kick.
hope.
The knee
In
of hope.
Alex's
Oh yeah,
case.
in Yoshi's case, the knee of hope.
So, you know, you've been playing for so long. This is like gonna be your 3rd Tekken now, then, in a row.
Yeah, in a sense. So 6. If you look at like the actual timeline of like, I met you pretty much right when I started playing 6, like a little bit after maybe. I got 6 the last year it was out, like.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you, once we had started like hanging out, you were actually showing me all the Tag 2 videos, and I had never even seen or heard about it or knew anything.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
you were
So-
pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I got pretty excited.
And I was like, what? You didn't know all
no,
this stuff?
no, yeah. So I just thought it was 6, and that was kind of that, and everybody was just playing 6, and that was
Yeah.
it, you know. So like, yeah. So the last bit of 6 is when I actually started, and then Tag 2 is when I actually invested kind of heavy into actually learning how the game works, I guess, if you will,
Yeah.
to an extent. And
Mhm.
then now it's more Tekken basis learning than actual. what I
to learn
was
the
doing.
game.
Yeah, like how you
Yeah.
like someone should learn how to play
Nah.
versus.
You're done learning all the tech, all
Yeah.
the combos, all the setups.
All the bullshit.
Yep. You piled it on each other already. So now you have to learn the real shit.
Yep.
The movement, the throw breaking.
Mhm.
Real life.
Well, at least with throw breaking now, you know. At least you're a smart
Yeah,
player.
dude.
That's
Thought that was so funny. I'm like, you know, when I abuse throws on people, I'm telling them to throw me. So I'll break it, you know. So I practice, or I used to. But, yeah, when people throw me, I think that's what they're telling me to. So when you kept throwing me, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm going to throw you too. I'm going to test you too. See your reflexes.
like in fighting games, any fighting game. If I get thrown, I'm gonna try so hard to throw you back. It's such like a tilting thing. Like I hate getting thrown. It's so obnoxious.
Yeah, like almost in every fighting game that I play, that's one of the first things I want to know is where's throw range? How do you throw in this game?
Oh,
It's
dude,
very
Marvel
important.
is unbearable. If you play against Nova,
Oh,
you're getting tossed like half screen, dude. It's so stupid. Like you'll be like over here and Nova will be right here, and all of a sudden your body teleports to this dude. Like, come here, bitch. Oh, man.
Scorpion.
Yeah, get over here. Except there's no chain. He just grabs you from like literally thin air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was dope like that.
Yeah. That's why, like, as frustrating as throwing in Tekken is, it's actually more bearable than Marvel because Marvel's just so random.
Can you tech in Marvel? Like,
Yeah, it's very short. You basically press the same at the same time they are.
Oh damn, it's that.
It's because it's really fast. Like if you're not like teching it when you see the first, it's like you have like I can't like third like.
You have like anywhere from 3 to 9 frames to break the throw.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fast.
But like
So
you basically
damn, really?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in Tekken you have like 27 frames to break the throw.
Right.
So
Like you
basically when you jump and you do something, or you see them move run towards you, you start mashing the brake.
Mhm.
Oh really?
Yeah, you
Like-
gotta know when they're gonna throw you because you're just gonna get scooped every time.
Yeah.
Like throwing in Marvel is just such a good strategy because you get a full combo after it most of the time. Unlike Tekken where you just get dope Oki. Although that's still really strong.
So how do you stay motivated, bro?
I don't know.
You just
Really?
keep
Yeah,
playing on, you
dude,
know?
yeah, that's just how it
Like,
works.
You just
you're
like
one of
playing.
the few
Yeah.
people left in Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah.
Still active, you know, a lot of people
Josh
just
Josh
died
will,
out.
Josh will vouch for me like when I say I'm greedy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're hella greedy. I
like,
know that.
when I want to play, like I want to
Oh.
play, and if I want to play with
okay.
someone specifically, then I want to play with them, and I don't want to. I like when I played Clint and Dusty. Like if I was gonna play with them, it was a one-on-one room. Like I don't want anybody else getting involved, and that's how I am with a lot of people that I want to play. Like if I'm gonna sit down and play with somebody, I fucking hate playing in 6-man lobbies, dude. It drives me crazy, especially like. When you're trying to warm up, because it's like, okay, I played, I'm not really warmed up, and I got my ass kicked. Okay, now I gotta wait for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not really warmed up, so I like doing that. If I'm gonna play,
Mm-hmm.
then I want to play. Because then it's like, when you sit in a lobby, it's like time wasted to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like old
Now
school
it would
arcade
be pretty
mentality.
cool because you can make brackets now. The new Tekken 7.
Oh yeah, the
So, yeah.
tournament
So
system.
you can have like 12 people or whatever.
Yeah.
Just all play each other.
And then bracket. And then yeah, whoever wins
Yeah.
wins.
Um,
Then do it again.
but yeah, I think there's a lot of knowledge in Tekken that I don't know, so it's just like every thing that I don't know, I just kind of trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I take
There's
too
so
much
much
on.
stuff,
Oh yeah,
like-
dude.
It's such a deep game.
I've been joking people, you know. I think the only person that would get mad at this might be Ref.
Hmm.
But I've been telling people Street Fighter 5 is like that big kitty up, you know, with like a pump.
Dude, it's as easy as Street Fighter 5 is. Like the Yomi in that game is actually important, dude. Like,
So-
it's less about the technical skill and more about the Yomi skills, you know.
Yeah.
So my problem, I'll lay this out because
Yeah.
you and I are
like-
kosher
like-
and you
like-
play Tekken.
Yeah.
Wait, but I'm not done yet.
You said there's more? You got the
So,
floaties
like,
and the little
so that's
noodles.
the thing. That's what I call Street Fighter 5. And then I tell them Tekken is the ocean.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually a good comparison, actually.
Yeah.
So I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and like, so for me, why Street Fighter? You know, the character designs are kind of cool. I don't know the story. Like Dalsum, I think that's one of the coolest character designs ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually a really good design.
If he like
it's so unique.
That whole like guest star Tekken cast thing, if Dalsum would be really cool to see in a 3-dimensional styled game. I don't know why, but I've always.
He would actually be so weird in Tekken. Like I don't even know how he would work.
I don't know either. But
Yeah.
he would be kind of cool.
Yeah, he would be really
like
sick in
if
Tekken.
you're talking Akuma and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get why Akuma works. He kind of has that Mishima-esque feel to him. But I mean, like if I watch Street Fighter and it's like, okay, Ken, Ryu, Akuma, they're like Mishimas. They all have Dragon Punch, Tornado Kick, and Fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
But now, not only that, it's like the same 15 moves.
Yeah.
And every character only has 15 moves. And I get the frames are faster. You know, I understand there's a lot involved, a lot of, you know, just like Tekken. But that's why I like Tekken more is just like that vast. Like you pull up you talk to a Street Fighter guy and you're like, oh yeah, the frames. And then I know you've had this conversation with Ori. Pull up Yoshi's move list and be like, oh yeah, scroll,
Keep scrolling.
scroll.
No,
scroll.
I agree
knows
with
what I'm
that,
saying.
yeah.
Scroll. You know what I mean? So it's just there's so much more to it, which is what I like.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of stuff too that it's so hard to find. I actually had to ask Josh where to find it, like just the generic frame data.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're in the ground, how long does it take for the character to get up? So on and so forth.
This thing, like, how many ways can you get up in Street Fighter?
So in 4, before Ultra came out, if you got hard knockdown, you're getting up at the same time every time.
Right.
And if it wasn't hard knockdown, you just quick get up. But in Street Fighter 5, there's a back tech, which you roll back when you get up. There's a quick tech get up, and then you can just stay grounded. It's kind of like Tekken, except there's only 3. Since it's a 2D game, there's only you can't roll forward though to get up. Which
can you back catch, or can you catch them when they're in a float state, like how
no. So if they're taking back, there's setups to like force them. Like you could block everything in Street Fighter because like it's not like Tekken where you're like if you roll back, you're fucked. Yeah. So they're they're allowed to wake up, but they're just forced to eat your pressure. So
it's like instant. So you're starting off in negative frames.
Yeah. So when you're waking up, you're starting off negative. It's kind of like getting like electric in fucking Tekken. Like if you block electric, you just can't do anything because you're fucked. Yeah, I can agree to that. So like Street Fighter is actually like, what's up, sound guy?
Sound guy?
Yeah. We call you sound guy.
So
Street Fighter at its core.
Cursed too. Really loud earlier.
Yeah, Street Fighter at its core is a very simplified fighting game compared to most fighting games. Like it's very fundamental based. Like if you need like footsies. Well, I mean this goes for any fighting game, but that's its core is footsies. You know, reads. You know, throw teching. All this. It's like very basic. Like in the technical terms. Street Fighter 5 hella like just took basically a lot of those fundamentals away and just made it all about Yomi, which is why a lot of people don't like it. So I can see why, you know. But like yeah, Street Fighter 5 is definitely not as deep.
Special guest Zach is here to bring the balance.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about Street Fighter 5, bro?
Yeah, no, everyone hates that game.
You don't want to talk about it.
I don't like how Yomi is like the main source of neutral in that game. Neutral shouldn't be all Yomi in that game.
Well, you still, I mean, yeah, that's true.
There's games I play where neutral, it's like you can feel out the opponent, blah blah blah. Like Guilty Gear, I don't feel like we're this far and I don't feel scared. You know, like I feel like I can move around. Same with like Tekken or like most fighting games, Street Fighter 4. But in Street Fighter 5, I'm like, I can press a button from here, and if they jump, I fucking lose. Like if they jump and I don't read it like, or if I don't anti-air right, I can still lose. I can anti-air and then still lose. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, no. So Street Fighter 4, I guess, is a better example of how I explain like good Street Fighter. Because Street Fighter 5 honestly is not a good game. I just like Street Fighter no matter how it is. Like it could be shitty, I'll still play it. But Street Fighter 4,
There's only one.
well, any Street Fighter actually is definitely has less depth than Tekken does, because Tekken. It's like what you said, Tekken, every character has like 20 different moves, you know. And all their like wall rising moves, there's full crouch moves, there's crouch dashing, there's, you know, sidestep this, sidestep that, there's hop kicks, and like, you need to know all this stuff while being able to apply what you can do. And you need to memorize
Your shit,
your shit, plus like 20 other characters, 20 different moves. So it's like, unlike Street Fighter, you can just know, oh, that's a stand, like, there's 6 buttons and there's standing, crouching. That's it. There's no wall rising. There's no sidestep. There's no 1+2, 3+4. You know, there's no like instant running to with Dragunov or some shit that you have to memorize the frame data and how to sidestep it. Street Fighter, you just need to know, because it's very easy to memorize moves in Street Fighter. You see it, you know it's -2. All that fun stuff. There's none of that 20 different moves you have to memorize in order to beat one character, and then 30 different moves for like Horang and like 40 different moves for these other characters and stuff. It's not. And then this also throw breaking is way harder in Tekken than it is in Street Fighter, because it's 1 throws, 2 throws, 1+2s, press down, stuff like that.
And there's also like some characters are better on left side, some characters are better on right side.
In Tekken? Yeah.
Lei is better on 2P side.
Mm-hmm. And it's also the Oki game is much more important in Tekken, because like you could actually get hit grounded. Street Fighter, if you're knocked down, you just have to basically not get, like, just block is like your best option, because.
So that's where my like kind of to backtrack to Mike's question about motivation. It's like there's so like Street Fighter. I feel like you as a person have to like you can learn your knowledge in the game and be done.
Yeah. The knowledge is,
yeah, so you can get all the knowledge down. Just like just kind of the way I've seen it, or like what I know about it. I could be way wrong and just kind of offshooting, but I see the knowledge there. It's there, black and white. So now I, as a player, need to get better. Versus Tekken, where yes, as I, as a player, need to get better, but then there's all this there's so much knowledge on top of just getting better.
It's definitely more rewarding.
Yeah,
it's way more rewarding to learn in Tekken. Because Street Fighter, you learn the game, and then it's about beating the player. Right. I mean, it's also beating the character, but 90% of it's beating the player. Because, like, you could win with, like, let's say you pick Fong, and then the other person picks motherfucking Balrog. Like, Balrog, okay, that's a bad matchup for Balrog, but it doesn't matter. Because Balrog, 9 times out of 10, is still going to win, regardless it's a bad matchup, because that character's bullshit. But, like, at that point, like, once everyone learns the nooks and crannies of the game, it's all about, like, the player tendencies, and
right.
I mean, that goes for most games.
Player, not the...
Yeah, like, it goes for, like, 90% of fighting games, but, like, more so in Street Fighter than is, because, like, Tekken has just so much stuff you have to learn. And even in Tekken, let's say you learn all of it, there's still more to learn, or you get to, like, relearn certain things, because you're not going to run into Safina every fucking game. You're not going to run into, like, Tiger or some bullshit every other game. Like, there's so many characters in Tekken with so many different moves they need to memorize and find out ways to beat it. And there's so many ways to beat moves, too. Like, let's say they have electric. Oh, you can duck it, or, you know, just sidestep right, or just get the fuck out of there. And don't, or yeah, you know, or they have, like, a tracking move that goes high. Oh, now you can't sidestep, but you have to duck, you know? So it's like, there's way more ways to beat moves in Tekken than there's in Street Fighter. Street Fighters just block this move, punish with this move, or if they whip this, then full combo this, you know, so. Tekken is definitely the ocean to Street Fighter's kiddie pool. That's knowledge, but the knowledge you have to actually attain.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always respected the Yomi, though, that the Street Fighter players have. Because, man, they have to trick you with this, you know, just what they have.
Yeah, it's like, you have to trick the player, like, am I using my knife or am I using my fork? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
How you gonna eat your meat?
Really creative about how they do it, too.
Mm-hmm.
How you gotta beat your meat? What?
No, eat your meat.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's like, let's say you're the steak and some dude pulls out a knife or fork. Which one's gonna go first? How do you beat your meat, dude? Just grab the lotion and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Some days you'll find the greatest video. Some days you'll find some days you'll find like the dopest video ever. Some days you'll find the shittiest videos ever. Like, you just gotta hope the front page provides the best videos, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a
No, dude, that's why you use Reddit, dude.
Yeah, well, Reddit.
What you want, dude?
Yeah, I know, but some days you just wanna get it done. front page that shit. Like, fuck
Front
it, dude.
page.
You know, you just hope for the best. It's more exciting. It's like going on your own adventure instead of like going on the same adventure every time, you know?
50-50.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Reddit 50/50 is my favorite Reddit, dude. We'll dive into that later, but it's a very elaborate 50/50. Like, if you like mix-ups, go to 50/50. It's fun.
Alright, speaking of 50/50s, you know, Alex, I also talk to people about their character choices. You. Yeah, I know. This has been a really weird journey with you.
Yeah, I've had some. Well,
You said you started like Miguel
Lay.
Lay. Okay.
Yeah. So, do you want the whole list?
Yeah, the whole list.
Okay. So Tekken 6, it was. I actually played a little bit of Bruce. Played Miguel. Played Zafina, and then played Lay. I mean, just like the stereotypical Jackie Chan.
Yeah. So,
but
do you like Jackie Chan?
Everybody, yeah, I already know his back history and all that.
No,
bullshit,
but I mean,
yes,
like...
yeah, like I love his movies, and
I love
everybody
Jackie
brings
Chan.
up the Drunken
Yeah.
Master. The Drunken Master I like is the original.
Yeah.
You might be old enough to remember the
Yeah,
original.
I have that one.
When he's the student.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
that
Oh,
one.
I've seen that
DVD.
one.
Have you seen
yeah,
that one?
Yeah, I've seen
So
that
that's my favorite. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why-
kiddies, watch that one.
Yeah, that's the way
Jackie
better.
Chan's Drunken
Yeah, I watched the second one first, and I didn't know there was an original, and then
Yeah.
my dad showed me the original. I'm like, oh, this is fucking sick.
The original
Yeah.
is super dope.
Yeah, that one's hella dope.
So that really got me into that. So I played to him mainly, and then meeting T-Bone, him being a lay player, like he really helped me.
Yeah.
And then there was
Man, there are so many basic characters, but you always seem to lean towards
The
advanced
ridiculously, yeah.
characters. It's like, how many moves does this guy have? Oh, okay. Yeah,
All
he's
of
got
them.
like
All
He's
of them.
got all of
You gotta
them.
use all. You gotta
Oh,
use the
man.
whole move list, bro.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
So then
Oh yeah, and by the way, before we go into that, Josh was also saying that because of side select
In T7.
in T7, you can actually nullify that advantage.
oh yeah, I know.
But I think that only applies online though. Like in a
Oh, really?
tournament. Well, if you play in tournament, how can you guys both be on the left side?
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
if you're playing
On
on,
multi-
two different consoles, you would be able to
Well,
choose.
wouldn't that be online?
Oh, I don't know then.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Don't have the game.
Maybe yeah. When the game comes out, probably they'll have like an option if
Yeah.
it's like dual monitor, but
That would
'Cause,
be
like-
interesting.
because at when I was playing at Evo when they had the build for it, like you could still pick a side even though it wasn't online. It was just across from each other.
Really?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so
still
you
pick a
probably
side.
could. Two people could probably pick two.
Maybe
people.
they connected it through like LAN or something.
Probably. Because like they didn't have a console, so it was through a PC. So
Yeah.
I think it was probably through LAN or something. But yeah, you were still able to pick a side even though it was just two different monitors.
Which I mean, most people like one piece side. The only reason I like two piece
Oh, yeah,
side.
see, he says this two sets. So
The only reason I like two piece side more is because well, it's not even that I like it more. I actually was worse. Like I could not play on two piece side at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I went to options set it as 2P to forcibly make myself learn how to fight on 2P side.
Yeah.
I have certain movements that are like high Shiish step I can do way better on 2P side, but one P side is actually my better side. So a lot of the time you'll see me sit down, I always sit 2P side just because it's harder for me, so it's more of a challenge.
I see. That's really funny because mine is the opposite.
You're 1P?
Yeah,
Oh.
my 2-player side is way too good, so I only play on player 1.
Yeah.
Like every time I press start on that controller and every time I sit down, I always sit on the left.
Yeah, I
Oh,
try for the
see,
right.
like for me,
Yeah.
I stopped playing Kaz because I could only electric on player 2 side. So I was like, if I'm playing like fuck this, dude, I'm not even gonna try. Like fuck
Yeah.
it. I was like, I don't want the challenge. I'll just play double law. Fuck this shit.
Double
Like law, it's easy to play both sides, but I was like, I like Kazuya, but I can only electric on player 2 side.
Yeah, man. The struggle is real.
Yeah, dude. And I can only crouch dash consistently on player 2 side.
Before I forced myself to play player 1, whenever I ended up on player 1, I played really differently. It was like super low budget,
Oh, yeah.
all like really cheap, and then eventually we switch sides.
Oh.
So I'll hit you for a little bit,
Then you
put
go
you
in
on the other
balls
side.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys had your scrub strats, but my scrub strat is when I was playing Kazuya, if I was stuck with a player on one side, I would 2-throw you right away. Just switch the sides. Right? I was like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. So just so I got electric consistently.
Yeah, well, like, I would do a combo and then I would end it in a particular way so I can jump over it.
Yeah, dude.
But, so, you played Yoshi, I don't know, you played Lei, then Yoshi.
Well, no, I didn't play Yoshi in 6 at all, actually. I didn't even
No,
play...
I mean, like, when you got to tag.
Oh, when I got to tag, so then I played... I tried Zaph Lei first, just at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking... it was so bad.
Yeah.
I know Zaph in general is bad, but I mean, it was just like...
Really?
It was rough.
Yeah.
So then I went to Miguel Lei, and then I ended up on Yoshi Lei, and then I felt like... So my Lei, it was Razor Rush 1-2 into Wolf Stance 4-1 into Panther 4.
Yeah.
That was my thing. No matter what.
That's all you just said.
That's it. It was 1-2. I may do a couple, like, it would either... If I was gonna stop Razor Rush at all, it was always after 1-2 into Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
1-2 Dragon, 4-1 Wolf, Panther 4. Or I would go all the way to the end. There was no other, like...
There was no in between.
No. So,
it was this or this.
Yeah, so then I started catching on to that. I was like, man, like, I am so... The pattern was just so bad that, and I couldn't break it. Like, I would be totally aware of it, but it was just so muscle memory that I just couldn't get out of it. So it's like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this. Even today, like, of all the characters I played, he's still probably my worst character.
Out of, like, all the characters
Jason
you played.
Still can't beat my Lei.
Oh, man, I don't think your Lei is, like, your worst character. I mean... at the very bottom of that list would be your Mishimas.
Well, yeah, okay.
Then your Bruce.
So I played...
Your Bruce is, like, just a little bit better, but it's still, like, you whiff Black 2 right in front of them.
That was so good, though.
Yeah. And then Bruce stops right in front of me. I'm like, oh, pop kick.
So I played Heihachi Lars on Xbox. That was like I got bored, needed something to do. I'm gonna go troll people, so I would try the infinite up forward 3 combos on people and throw out like forward 2 into up forward 3 and just dumb shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't never played them seriously. But yeah, so then after that then I went to JC. And then I played JC Yoshi.
I really liked her. JC was Bay.
Yeah, the way it was the way she could get in. That was my thing with her. Like,
oh, you really like forward 1,
running 1, shotgun 1s,
yeah,
down back 4s. Because the cover, if you held forward after hold forward 1, it's deep. It's a deep elbow.
Mm-hmm. I know you like going deep.
Running 1 elbows, like, same thing. Yeah, and she hits fucking hard. And then her wall game, that's where her Oki. That's what I like is my Oki, And
yeah, you're all about that Oki.
The Oki.
In the Philippines, that's a slang term for vagina.
Thanks. Yeah. But I mean, that's how it was. Like, if you didn't know how to get up, then I'd kill you.
Yeah.
Like, super fast, too. If you could get up, then it was a lot. I'd have a ladder to climb. But
the mix-up is still there, though. You get, like, the pressure.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of my damage comes from Oki with that team. Like,
Yeah.
If you lay on the ground, then you're going to eat forward 2, which is 30-something damage. With Yoshi, you have the stomp spin or stomp spin backflips.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he's counted all his damage too.
Yeah, I mean,
the Oki, man. That's all he needs. That's all you need in life sometimes. It's just some Oki.
Yeah, man, I could use some Oki. Oh, Oki. Right now.
Gang Potter.
Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, man. Why are you so obsessed with Oki anyway?
I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I knock you on the ground and I want you to understand like it's full dominance. Like you better make the right choice or else you're gonna get fucked up for it. And then that's really what it is.
But, like you're so fixated on Oki that it's even on their Oki on you.
Yeah.
You're still mixing them up, and I'm like, whenever we're
Chinese,
playing, I was just waiting.
Chinese get up.
Chinese get up.
Yeah.
She's the Chinese get up is actually, if you can time the middle elbow just right, it'll be 140 damage plus. If you don't, then it's still like a 90 damage combo. So it's either one or the other. If you time the shotgun spin to delayed elbow, because if you time it right, the delayed elbow will catch, and you can actually do 2 more shotgun spins before bind. If you don't, you still can do another shotgun spin then bind. So either way, you get it. You can
still get a lot of damage.
Yeah, you either do that. You'll either get the damage at 90, or it'll reset the damage and rescale, and then total of, the Chinese to that point of the drop, and then the reset all of that up is like 138 or something like that. It's retarded.
So you gotta get up right. Oki's actually pretty important.
Yeah.
Oki's a very big part of the Tekken game. Like.
Yeah, I used to love it back in Tekken 5 DR. Devil Jin had like the sickest Oki. He does combo into this ender that spikes them right in front of me, and then I do a mix-up on them that will, with a low or a mid, that will put them back in the same situation.
But just do it all over again.
Oh, they'll be dead by then.
Oh.
But just in case,
Yeah.
Yoshi's Oki is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Mainly the wall. Like, once you're at the wall, I just want you to know that you better make the right choice.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Don't worry, I know the right choice.
And then Josh came along into my life, and
then everything's all...
everything
Look at him smile, he's all glowing.
He just got a little bit more red.
Everything changed after that. So he had me play Brian.
Oh man, Brian.
So I was playing Brian for... Well, no, it was Anna.
Oh, okay.
Which, we were talking about. And
Yeah.
then Brian, then Nina. Nina was kind of my choice. He was a little hesitant about that one, but let me go for it. Yeah, and then finally he said that either Bruce or Leo to play, and because my Bruce was so bad, and I knew that, and I had bad habits with Bruce already, I chose Leo just to kind of make sure that I was starting fresh from the get-go with learning something with the character. Yeah. But Yoshi I wouldn't give that one up. So.
Yeah. Well, you are a ninja, man.
You are a ninja, definitely. Most definitely.
So, I mean, we played a lot together. So I kind of know the answer already, but, I gotta ask you so they know, too. So, the goal is for, at the end of this podcast, we want people to know you as a person. So that, maybe when we have, our Tekken tournaments and stuff, and they see you, the other white guy, they'll be like, oh yeah, man, I heard the episode.
Oh, I know the other white guy now.
They'll talk to you, maybe,
Next thing you know, he's gonna have like a booth with a photo of him. It's like,
damn.
the white guy, can we sign this? And his signature's gonna literally say the other white guy.
Yo, to my greatest fan, the other white guy.
The other white guy.
Yeah. So, what is your playstyle, bro?
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Man.
How would you describe your playstyle?
Besides Yolo.
I don't know. So I was actually, there's a guy who plays on, I think he's on PlayStation now. as well. But his name is Jay Grimm. Have you ever seen him play before? He streams every once in a while. He's actually a really good player, but he is not a he has no rank. He doesn't care about it. I think he's got some green, maybe a yellow rank here and there. He plays quite a few different characters. But he's actually the one who was like, yo, that was back when I still had the Legend Noob.
Yeah, man. You change your name like way too often.
Yeah,
you wanted to use a
he-
new name. What's the new name?
Oh, AKG Mario Kiri.
Yeah, I don't know what
That's
is.
Josh gave me that one.
Mario Kiri.
Yeah.
It's like
It means delusional sword.
delusional.
Well, maybe eventually it will catch on. Josh is pretty dope. But you know, when you say that about yourself, it's like,
It's never good to talk about yourself. Like I can walk up, they call me AKG Owen Wilson. They're like, "What the fuck? Who are you, dude?"
yeah.
No, that
We
would
have to
Josh.
introduce him, guys. So
That's a dope name though. I like it. Fits you.
Yeah. So Yolo's Sword of Doom actually came from Jay Grimm. He just like, yo, what the fuck? Because I don't remember what happened. It was probably like a Crouch Dash 1 after something stupid.
or back to
The yellow.
No, back to 1. It was more like a Crouch Dash 1.
Just something hella yellow.
Yeah, it's something like hella Yolo that did like some ridiculous amounts of damage. And so it's like, yo, Yolo Sword of Doom.
Oh shit.
And so it's like, yeah, that's fucking dope. So I went and changed my name. And
So you say your playstyle is pretty yellow? Or it
not
was?
so much, yeah. So a lot of the guys that I play with now, they like force that out. Slucha Libre, I don't know if you know him. He's super old school.
Jack Black.
Super old school player. But he's
Is that
like
the same person?
no.
I was thinking about Nacho Libre.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Jack Black like a
Depends.
Tekken player? I was like, is Jack Black a Tekken player? I was like, the hell?
Yeah, man, Jack Black's really dope. You're lucky JTM isn't here. You'll have to co-host that one. We'll see how many mix-ups
Oh,
we
dude.
can get out of.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I was playing with him a lot. We still play quite a bit. It's been a little while, but he is super like. If you watch our matches, every single round is a timeout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like he will kick you in the toe and then he will run away. I got the life lead, so I'm just gonna chill.
Sit back and
I'm gonna chill, and his defense is so good too. So it's like you fuck up once against that dude, and he'll play. He plays. He's playing Kuni Asuka now, but he was playing like Wang Zafina, which is like no damage at all.
Wang
But,
Zafina.
yeah,
What a team.
and but yeah, it was like so playing him a lot really kind of slowed me down, especially learning new characters. With Leo and then Yoshi, so I've it's toned back quite a bit from how I used to play, from like the video that you saw earlier.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nah. Yeah, no. The good, like, the...
Hella YOLO.
No, like, the really good players like Mike and, like, your friend Josh and all of them, they'll definitely make you, like, slow down on the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to against them, because they'll just block everything and you just die.
Yeah.
So...
Except for Josh, fucking. Do you remember the last game when he was here? What he did?
No.
Final round, like we were both about to die. He raw tags, back 2-1s, counter hits. Because I go to punish the raw tag. I die and he's like, mic drop, boom, done. Take me to the hotel. Like, I was like
Yeah.
it was so bad. It's like, yeah, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I gotta go
okay.
to the hotel. I got a plane to catch. That's how it's done.
Peace.
A little late.
This is true YOLO.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes you gotta be yellow, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
can't,
it's
if
bad.
you play solo all the time.
sometimes,
Yeah,
man.
sometimes.
It's knowing when, and that was
Yeah.
my problem. Is like I didn't know when. Like I had good places for it, but then most of the time it wasn't. So and it cost me rounds. So
I'm still going through that phase. Just some moves are so good.
Actually, last time the first time we played, like, I would put pressure on you, and you would down 2-3, right?
Yeah, that's like my...
Down 2-3, and I get counter hit. I'm like, motherfucker. This fucking guy.
Yeah,
I'm going
dude.
for this. I know this isn't going to work, and then I get fucking low crush, down 2-3, counter hit. So
Yeah,
then
dude,
next time I play, I'm like, okay, I'm going to play a little more patient.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you caught me with it a couple times, but then the most recent game we played, you were actually counter hit fishing way less than when you first started picking it back up.
Yeah,
so.
Andrew definitely made me stop fishing.
Yeah,
dude. I was like, yeah, this is never gonna work against this guy.
Yeah, because it was like back 1-2-1s and down 2-3s.
The counter hit fishing was real, dude. Yeah.
Yep.
This is like my eyes see the damage. I'm like, I need it. I need it right now. But yeah, dude, like playing against people like Mike and Andrew here in Alaska, like they'll make you stop fishing for those counter hits, even though you want them so bad. It's just the way I play, man. It's the way I play. I want to kill you as fast as I can. So.
Well, you can still get those kind of.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. It's just like the risk versus reward factor, you know.
It's like
you gotta know when to.
So different. The rhythm for each player is different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just knowing when to go for those moves versus just doing it. So yeah, like, how do you actually define your playstyle? Because I think we just kind of like.
Yeah, you know.
We never really had a.
He didn't really want to say YOLO, but we'll just go with that. YOLO / mix-up.
With AKG.
Mix up every game.
Word. Okay. I know what he's talking about. Cool. Josh, thanks. Make them believers.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, man, I believe. That's why I give you so much shit. If I didn't care, I really wouldn't tell you anything. I'd just be like, oh, tight, bro, tight. But,
yeah.
You know.
John, like,
you've known me for a long time.
Yeah. So Mike was like, I think there were nights where Mike and I would be up to like 3, sometimes 4 a.m. talking Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why did this hit me, bro?
like,
why is it countering? I was this many frames. Oh, call the ambulance.
But even other stuff than me being salty as fuck.
Yeah. But
we didn't talk forever.
It all.
If talks go for that long, it's a pretty legit conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had some good talks then.
Yeah, and then Josh is up now. It's probably 3 a.m. where he's at. So he and I stay up quite a bit, talk pretty heavily on Tekken. There's a couple other people.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that was ducking you, but I'm not going to name any names on the podcast.
Some of them were ducking who?
You. I called him out on it too, and he said nothing about it.
Who?
I'll tell you after the podcast because he's a homie of mine, so I don't want to be hella rude.
It was him all along.
Yeah.
This guy. Here's the name, Mike. Here's his address.
Yeah.
Here's all the stuff. Have it all.
Dang.
But me and that dude talk a lot. He's super good too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I guess he's okay if he's done.
Improved since you played him. I want that.
Hopefully. Don't worry though, man. When I get back to 100%, we'll see about that.
Yeah. That's like, as much as I want to do Face Off 3, it's like the tradition will be broken right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mike can't play.
Like eventually the stars will align again, I'll be able to train again.
He'll steal you back from Josh's heart, He'll come back over. I'm here for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Josh is gonna be like, no.
Sorry, Josh, but it's like you're pretty dope too. There's lots of room in my heart for you as well, and I have lots of meat left over. We literally have a pyramid of burgers in the back.
Oh yeah, dude, that was crazy. That's a lot of burgers. I didn't think you were gonna cook that much.
Yeah, I like cooking a lot.
That's okay, man. I like cooking too, so
yeah.
cooking's always fun.
Josh loved AKG when we were talking. He's talked to a couple of people about it. His visit up here.
Oh.
Mike's steak is just as good as what you just said.
No, he didn't get. He missed out on Mike's meat, sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think he smelled it though.
Oh yeah.
It was like last minute, like he was coming here, and I'm like, man, usually I have something for people when they come over.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. So like, I had a few questions lined up just specifically for you.
Oh. Oh, dang.
Damn.
Pull him up.
So, the salt. Have you always been so salty?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, we love you too, Josh.
Yeah.
There's no other way to explain it.
Real,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Good answer. I like it.
I have hella short temper. So
Oh, okay.
even like anger management when I was growing up and shit, like, so yeah, like hella salty. It's gotten better and calmed down, but I still get pretty salty.
No, I feel
when
that.
some stuff happens, and I'm just like, yo, like.
Yeah, man. I mean, I get it. You know, when you're salty, that's why I talk to you. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't brush you off when you're salty. When you're not salty, I talk shit to you all the time. Well, yeah, whatever, man. But
Yeah,
because we've
hella salty.
that's how our relationship is. Like, this guy started talking shit to me one day. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like that.
That's like only my like the people I'm really close with. Like if I don't give you shit, it's because like either I don't know you very well, or like you and I are like close. The only people I really talk hella shit to are like my really close, like the people I'm super close with, or I've known them long enough to where. Like, because my thinking might not be always the same as everybody else's, so somebody may take it the wrong way. So if they know how I am and you know my thought process, then they can understand. Like if I'm talking shit, that okay, he's fucking off, you know. So I usually try and save it for like people who know me really well or
been around long enough.
Yeah, or like really good friends of mine.
Mm-hmm. That's the best time to be salty.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm only salty around my friends, too, dude. Like, around random people, I'll be like, nah, I'll hold it myself. Yeah. But, dude, around my friends, dude, it's
I'm not, like, throwing my pad salty.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I've made people salty. Though.
Yeah, you told me about this story at Evo. Like,
Oh, dude, I think I've only gotten that salty once where I actually threw my stick to the ground because I was just so pissed.
I think those stories are like what like Bombi did to Banky shit, like all that.
So
that
like
was so funny. Like,
yeah, I don't know if any of you got like if you've seen it. Like so, me and Bombi.
I didn't get to see it. I just heard all the stories about it.
Me and Bombi were like, we were just drunk as fuck, and Bombi's like, "Oh, you play Makoto? This is Street Fighter 4." Like, "Oh, Artie, let's play Makoto mirror match for $10." I'm like, "Okay," but we're both hella drunk, and then like I was about to lose, and then I beat him, and I was like. Oh, good shit, Bombi. And he just looked at like this, like, he looked at the screen, like, I was like, oh, is he just, like, contemplating, like, is he actually thinking about matchup knowledge? And then he just picks up the stick, I'm like, and it was, like, slow motion, just toss the stick on the Xbox. I'm like, holy shit. Because everyone was, like, popping up, like, oh, shit, because everyone was drunk. The moment he threw it, everyone just shut the fuck up. We were like...
Didn't, like, Banky come out from the back?
Yeah, and, like, Banky, like, and then, like, all we hear is someone, like, I hear in the back, someone's like, oh, sorry. I hear in the back, like, someone's like, hey, Banky, come here really quick. I'm like, oh shit. And then, like, Bombi gives me a hug after because he's, like, hella drunk. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. And then Banky just looks at him, I'm like, it's all Bombi's fault. I didn't do shit. I don't know what happened. Yeah, dude, I was like, yo.
And didn't, like, something just happen, like, a couple of nights or a week before to Banky shit?
Okay, so, like, Banky, when it comes to letting people borrow his stick.
Later, Noodle.
Yeah, peace out, Josh.
Yeah. We love you, bro. Good night.
Yeah, so like when it comes to
wet
Banky
dreams
stick,
of my meat.
yeah, no one can ever get tired of those dreams. Yeah, but when it comes to Banky stick, like me, Zach, or Bombi will guarantee drop it every time we use it. Like 100% of the time. There's no way we're not dropping it. Recently we haven't, but like last year. Whenever we borrowed that stick hit the floor at one point or another, dude. It was...
Yeah, my sticks are all dead because of people that I've loaned them to.
Yeah. And, like, half the time when we drop Banky stick, it's not even because, like, we're salty. It just happens. Like, we just forget it's in our lap and we stand up. Or, like, it just slips off and it hits the ground. Or we stand up while we're holding it and it'll hit a table really hard or some shit, like... Yeah, Banky has bad luck when he lets us use it. Like, anyone else is fine, but me, Zach, or Bombi, that stick is gonna get hit somehow. Yeah. So.
See, I get salty, but then I've never been that. Like, I've been super mad and shit for sure, but I've never gotten to the point where I've just been like, yo,
smash whatever you have in your hand.
Hulk smash or something. And so, like, I hear about it, it's like, yo, something, like, really fucked up had to happen for this to fucking go down.
Yeah, no, the saltiest I've been was, I was just playing online, I was just in a bad mood, and I got bodied, like, 6 games in a row. And I was like, dude, fuck this, so I just, like, pushed my stick off my lap. I didn't realize how hard I pushed it, but I guess I pushed it pretty hard. It felt like this, I just felt like, but I was like, I didn't notice, but then, like, I just hear a giant crack, and now my Xbox stick won't fucking work. I mean, it works fine, just the fucking stick is messed up. It'll double input everything now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, so.
So, you know, we got a lot to go through still.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So what are your goals as a player? Like, you know, it's like there's a lot of different levels of people, right? And something that a lot of people don't think about is like, oh, this guy's just a casual, you know. He likes the game, he tells you he loves it, but he plays it once a week, maybe once a month.
No.
Yeah.
If I could, like, play every day, I would fucking play every day.
Yeah. But, you know, I asked the question just so that they know.
So,
Because I know.
Mike knows everything.
I actually want to travel for 7. I want to go to final round.
Nice. You just
yeah.
answered 2 questions in one.
Yeah, okay. So I really want to go to final round. I want to hang out with Clint in person. And then a lot of the guys that I play
wish I could go with you.
Right?
I heard that guy smokes too.
Oh.
Study frames, dude.
Study frames with the beasts.
Um,
Someday, I hope. I would be so fortunate.
a lot of the friends I play with are over on that side, so it'd be easier for them to go too.
Nice.
I'm not really a huge fan of Evo, just because even though Tekken was an old game, it kind of took a backseat. Like Marvel 3 was.
Tekken has taken a backseat for a very long time.
Yeah, and I understand it's an old game and stuff.
It's been getting smaller again. But I think this year.
Well, it's gonna be big
because Tekken 7.
And I get that, but it was like, you know, Marvel was just out for just as long, if not longer, than Tag 2.
But Tag 2 wasn't as well received.
Right. So it's just like that whole final round where it's like Tekken oriented tournament is just, and a lot of my friends are over on that side of the country, so I'd love to go there. I'd love to hang out with Clint
and honestly, it's a really good tournament to go to as well, yeah. Just in general.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't for Tekken, that'd still be a good major to go to.
Yeah,
So
I've been wanting to go to final round forever. Like, that's actually the major for Tekken. If you're a Tekken player.
You have to go to final round at least once.
Final round is the one you want to win.
Yeah.
So I know it's like a big ladder, but I hear like a lot of like just Yoshi, you know, obviously like Yoshi's terrible, Yoshi this, Yoshi that. A main one is like Eris, like anytime, like I love listening to Eris because the dude is so fucking funny.
Yeah,
and
talk
hilarious. About salt, like when he gets salty, it is hilarious.
Yeah, dude, like I watch his rage videos.
Oh, it's
having a bad day.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I'd be on the brink of crying, and then I just hear Eris getting so salty, and I just get so happy. I love Eris.
But anytime any like a Yoshi video comes up, somebody asks him a Yoshi question or anything, and he talks about how terrible the character is, and I really think that a lot of people just don't understand Yoshi as a character.
So you're trying to prove that Yoshi?
Yeah, like he pretty much said that Yoshi will never be in a top 8 at a major, and like
Brand James has done that already.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get on that on this. I'm not gonna go there on this. A lot of people who
already just met them.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, James.
No.
I smoked with James before, man. Evo 2011 core. Pretty cool guy.
James was actually he was hella rude to me once.
Pro. Oh, was he?
Yeah, hella rude to me once. And it is like I'm a nobody. I understand that, but it just stuck bad with me, and I have no problems with him. It is what it is.
They say first impressions are very big.
I hear wonderful things about him from you, from Josh, from everybody, but I'm talking about Yoshi only.
Okay. as like the character.
As the character.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like I know, like Eris is a big word in the community, but for whatever reason, like anybody could have said that.
Yeah.
And that would have just stuck with me. Like like you really don't think Yoshi could get top 8 at a major? Like
I'm pretty sure. Like he could get top 8 with that game.
I think he could.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about
you
like
could do that with any character in Tekken, but the problem really is, where are we going to get the player who's good enough to do that?
Right.
Right here.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling this guy, for the longest time now. I've been waiting for him to go to Super Saiyan. Like, but,
sound guy, you hear him.
Yeah. Shout out to the sound guy. He's making sure that the sound's good. Where was I going with that? But anyway, it's like, it's weird because here in America we have really strong Jack players.
Yeah.
Like we had Jackie Tran back in like in the early days, and then Anakin.
JOP played Jack, I think.
Yeah, JOP. No, Jop played.
He was.
Ogres.
I know he played ogres because everybody was, and it's the same story. Everybody was saying ogres are fucking garbage, and what happened?
They were top tier.
Yeah, well, no, like if you listen to the story, like,
yeah, well,
he'll
I
talk
know
about,
that the Americans thought that.
Yeah, and so he took ogres over from. I don't know if he was in Texas at that time, but he went to California and destroyed everybody with ogres.
Yeah,
and. It's that same theory, like, I just keep hearing that Yoshi's, low tier this, that, and it's like...
He's also played Yoshi, and I think a lot of that stems from, like, his disappointment with the character. Because that character is very advanced, where it's like, you have to know all these situations so you can utilize all of his moves.
Just one of the more advanced characters.
Well, he's like, with Yoshi, it's not like a one move, he's not a one move fits all character. If you are, 1 to 1.5 away, and they're face up, then you should be doing move X. If they're face down, you should be using move Y. Like every single situation, whether it's on the side, which side, whose back turn, he has a specific move for a specific situation, and that's what the problem is. He has so many moves, and really. He has a lot of good tools in 7 now, but that is like the thing he's such a situational. But yeah, so.
Damn it, Zach! You didn't close this door. This is gonna.
But yeah, no, like Yoshi has like an ideal move for every specific situation, and you have to know that move, or else you're not gonna get your value out of like the situation you're in. Like, let's say that you knock them down, they're face down, head towards, and you don't do the correct move, then you're not gonna get, the best what you can get out of that situation.
And I mean, it may not be that specific. I mean, but there is certain. And I've got actually quite a list of things I've been working on for that specifically, but
it's just there's a lot more like nuances with Yoshi than there are most characters.
Right, it's not like I have option A electric or B forward 3 or C house sweep.
Yeah.
I don't have a high mid low mix up. I have fucking 50 moves that I need to decipher on what to use.
It's like it's like reading a ancient language. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Which kind of works in his benefit too, because he's like you can get in and out. His spins take away less life. You can heal just as quickly as you can lose life now, so it's not quite the decipher. Also, if you watch when you get rage in Tekken 7, you can actually heal half life and still be in rage.
Oh wow!
So you can still keep your rage all the way through now.
But past that, you'll lose rage, or
no. Like so in Tekken 6, if you healed past your 10% or whatever, your rage would go away.
Yeah, until you hit rage.
Until you hit rage again.
Oh, okay.
So what a lot of Yoshi characters or a lot of Yoshi players would do.
Rage?
Huh? Yeah, so you can spin.
Can you spend it and then get it again?
Yeah.
In
6, I don't know about 7 though.
No, yeah, in 7.
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, so you could gain health, and then if you lost your rage, then you do like one spin. So you'll have max amount of health in rage, so your damage scale is higher.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like a pixel left, you can regain your health and then go from there. Or if you're about to die and think, well, if I land something, it might do more damage enough to kill him, then you do one spin, get your rage damage in.
Yeah, okay.
So it kind of works the same in 7, but you can actually heal way
past.
And keep Netsu.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty cool. I actually never thought of the application of the heal that way. Like, I just thought it was like a troll move people used to get. Yeah.
Because, ideally Yoshi does not want to play in close with one sword stance. He's, you want to keep him out. And so, well, if I've been hit and you're going to you don't want to come into a range because you're afraid of back 2-2 or anything, you know what I mean? Forward 1+2, can-cans, anything like that. Then, well, if you're going to sit back there and I've already got a couple hits in, then, by the time I turn around, I can get a couple points healed. You may charge or faint, so I turn back around. You know what I mean? So Akuma can toss fireballs, and you just turn around, and the way he turns around is a sidestep motion, so it automatically sidesteps
okay.
the fireballs. So, like, even in that regard, you're fine. So.
A nice little tool to have.
So, this is one of the special questions I wrote just for you. How salty will you be if Akuma is your worst nightmare in Tekken 7?
I'm not salty. I'm not afraid of Akuma.
Hey, let him know.
But, yeah, man. What if you lose to him, though?
And then I'll just learn. I mean, and then just have to learn the matchup. But I watch, like, how people approach him right now. Yeah. And I've actually watched how a lot of Yoshi players approach him right now. And I want to see the frames. I don't know his notation yet, so I actually want to try and learn Akuma's notation so I can look at the frames. Because I know the jumps. I mean, you can just spin away.
Yeah.
And then I know on
just sidewalk it. You don't need to lose life from.
No, that too, but that or depending on the mix-up. See, I've seen like where Akuma will jump in, you block the kick, and he'll go for something and flash like beat every option this Akuma player was trying after jump and kick on block. Which I know it's not like you're gonna sit there and abuse it because they're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean. But
you
when
didn't use the option that would beat flash.
Block.
No.
DP.
Yeah, well that too. But how many Akuma players have you seen jump in DP yet?
I think that's just the one thing that like Tekken players are gonna have to get used to is like a truly invincible move in their game.
Yeah. Street Fighter players just lost it.
Yeah.
It's like when Tekken was more Street Fighter than Street Fighter.
Yeah, and nowadays.
A weird world.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, like I think they'll adapt fast, but like just for those who haven't played 7 yet and haven't experienced like an actual like, even if you're plus, you're gonna get fucked. Like you're not gonna be able to hit a button.
Well,
like,
even the best players in America got messed up by Punko.
Yeah, Punko made the top 4 final round or something. Oh no, NCR I mean.
Yeah. He still did good.
So,
and he just plays it like Street Fighter.
Yeah. The one thing that I do get a little kind of irritated about is like with Akuma, like I understand where they draw the fan base in by bringing him, but it's like when you posted those videos of him making that comeback on that Brian player, and then you just see like the lengths of Street Fighter posts and oh man, I'm picking up Tekken to play Akuma. It's like, dude, you're not. That is like he burnt all of his meter and Netsu. Like that's not every round.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Like, okay, you got one round. Now what?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to adapt to the resources that you have.
Right, and
that's basically how Street Fighter is played. Like, when I played Street Fighter 4 as Ryu, depending on how much bar I had, was the version of Ryu I was playing.
Oh, okay.
I would go for certain things rather than
others. Because, like, in that situation Mike posted, like, since Akuma was fully stocked on resources, he's kind of... That's, like, the one thing about Street Fighter has, too, that Tekken doesn't have is, like, resource management. Because the only resource you have in Tekken until now, I mean, even now, is just health. That's the only resource you're going to get. And then there's rage drive stuff now. Yeah. So, a character coming in like Akuma who actually has meter, when you're allowed to do unsafe shit just because you have meter is what makes characters like Akuma, you know, so versatile, like in Street Fighter. Because now you're allowed to do all this ape shit, crazy, damaging stuff you weren't able to do before because you have meter, because you have rage, you know, so.
Yo,
like, yeah.
explain this to me. Why are people getting bodied by peeling when he... For real. Like, I know peeling's getting good, but anytime...
He was...
No, anytime he has...
America, dude.
Anytime he has rage, what's he go for? Watch. If you watch on... I doubt peeling will ever watch this, but... I'm just saying, he might, but still, like,
I also met him.
Yeah.
What do you think about peeling?
I'm not that good yet, but he fucking bodied me. Like, it was straight, like...
I understand, but yeah, but do you know the Ling mix-up?
Yeah,
no,
do you know,
I don't know anything.
Do you
Ling,
know?
actually.
Yeah, okay, so that's one thing, the Ling knowledge. But if you watch his matches, every time he has rage, he goes for rage drive.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time, and people get fucked up by it, and I don't understand. It's like the same thing. Like I wouldn't say this about Anakin, but it's like if Anakin lands full crouch down back 1 and he's gonna kill you with one more move, he will do another one. He'll never do while standing 4. He will always do a second one. And I watch it and it's like, yo, he just killed you last round like that. Like, for real, bro. Like, you don't even like parry buffer or nothing. Like, you ate it, and then you ate another one. Like, he didn't even throw out a mix up. It was just like boom boom. And then the next round, it was, and I just don't, stuff like that I don't understand. And I know there's a lot of like mental
That's the
things going on, but it's just like, yeah. I watch peeling, I'm like, yo, like, how long is he gonna get away with that?
That's a good question.
I mean, he got second at NCAA.
He's legit, like, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like certain, like...
I mean, this is the first game that Ling is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But even in Tekken Tag 2, he was also, doing pretty well.
Yeah, he did good.
But, yeah, so moving
I'd love
on.
to see a Ling Massacre come back for 7. I would love to watch
I haven't
him.
heard that name in a long
I would love
time.
to see him play again.
Old school motherfucker.
Is he like an old school ass Ling player? Like,
Oh yeah, dude, his combo videos are so like 7 taunts in one combo, Ling taunts in one
Hell
combo.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
dope.
he'll do it in tournament too. Like he's
So like
a character specialist
Oh, okay.
with Ling. He's super good.
So you've gotten to play a lot of notable people online now. Who's the best player you ever played?
Online,
Ever.
Ever. In general.
in general, that's a hard question.
Yeah.
Mainly
Well, I mean,
because of my skill level
Yeah.
changing. Does that make sense? So I actually played a Japanese guy last Monday, who was decent. He's really good. I got some rounds on him, though, so I wouldn't say he was the best. That's hard. That's a hard question.
Yeah, that's why I wrote
How
it
about
down.
you, Mike? Who's the best player you ever played?
Ever?
Yeah.
Probably the guy who taught me how to play Tekken.
Oh, okay.
Like, that guy had no pattern.
It's like true, not like random, but truly like unreadable.
He really was like water.
Oh, okay.
And he used, he played Jin at the time, but he played a lot of different characters.
Mm-hmm.
And when he played any character, he would use so many different weird moves. Like, he actually was going to play Yoshi in Tekken 6, but since they nerfed Yoshi, he decided to retire instead. Because that's the character he really wanted to play.
Yeah. But
And
then
he
he
had,
just,
other stuff to do, so...
like life got in his way.
life got in the way.
Yeah.
So...
You can range that question into 2 categories for me, I think.
You can answer it any way you want.
As far as knowledge goes, I'm just Josh.
Oh, like knowledge of the game.
Just knowledge of the game, and not only because he's teaching me, but then on top of, obviously he knows Yoshi in and out, so when I try and mirror match him, it's like a fucking joke. like you really have to just the way I play Yoshi against Josh is completely different than how I play him against anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But his knowledge of the game is just so far ahead. I mean, Mike and I have always had our rivalry. For reals.
Very one-sided.
Yeah. Like, as far as Mishimas go, like, Mike, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I laugh. Like, I'll see another Mishima player and just, like...
Yeah,
it's not Mike.
Yeah, it's funny, because, like, there was a couple Mishima players, and, like, I at Seattle, and I beat them. But, when I played, I'm like, man, these guys are actually really good. But they're not Mike's Mishimas.
Yeah,
like, it's like, this is way... Like, they're giving me so much more, like... I'm like, okay, I watched them play, like, oh, they're actually really good Mishimas. Like, they can do all this cool stuff, you know, they have execution, they can play really solid. And then I played them, like... No, this is actually not as hard as I thought. Like, this is way easy. Yeah, it's not Mike. Mike's Mishin was, like, on a different level, dude. It's crazy. The best player I ever played is hands down Nobi at Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
When I played him, I was, like...
So lucky.
Yeah, he was just sitting down, and, like, he was, like... I was, like, watching him, and then someone got off, and he just looked at me, like... I'm like... Sure. And then he had this like little Japanese arcade crew behind him. I was like, okay, I'm getting fucking destroyed. I got a game, but I'm pretty sure he was trolling. Like 100% sure. 100% sure he wasn't trying. Because the first 2 games he destroyed me, it was bad. Like I barely touched him. Like I got like a couple hits in, but it was like just utter destruction. And in that like 4th or 5th game we played, like I knew for a fact he wasn't trying. Like. I'll ride the fact that I got a game off him, but he wasn't trying. Like, I'll be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I got a game off him, but he wasn't trying to get off. But it was still, like, realizing how good he actually is. I was like, man, holy shit. That's all I thought. I was like, I can't even comprehend like what he was doing. I was like, man, this is top level Tekken, huh? Yeah.
The best in Japan, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. And Dragon, I was like, he didn't even switch. He just stick the Dragon off the whole time. I was like, man.
Probably in the world.
Yeah.
So,
like, yeah.
What's the worst SmackDown you've ever taken?
The worst?
Mm-hmm.
We'll try and bring you down as low as we can.
Damn, I had some bad ones.
No.
Probably Tekken 6 days were probably my worst ones because I didn't understand the game.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody would throw out a hop kick, like if Miguel did a hop kick, but it was safe.
Like the most crushing moment where your heart just
shattered. Yeah.
Oh.
You felt utterly defeated. Like, there was nothing you can do to even, like... If you ever had... or even a moment close to that. Because, like, not literally, like...
Yeah. Or the most salty moment you were...
We talked about the most salty I had been actually at a tournament. RD and I did.
Oh, which one was that?
The 2-1?
The 2-1.
Yeah.
The 2-1. I was so salty. I've never had a crushing moment because usually, like, if I lose, I know why I lost.
Just the learning.
Like, I just like.
Or you just asked me why.
Yeah, that. Or I've asked you afterwards. Because there's some times where I just don't understand why I lost it, but then most of the time I reflect and go, yeah, that was fucking stupid. But the salt, like, where I've been, like, pissed off was one of my sets I did with 2 at a weekly.
Was it, like,
it was a
Fat
time...
Boy?
No, it was Radio Shack. His pads kept screwing up.
Yeah,
and then I would sit down and wait for him, and then he would, like, kill me while I was waiting for him and take the round. I mean, it should have been my round because he was having pad issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, yeah, like I was hella pissed. I was just like, whatever. But yeah, no biggie.
The past is the past.
Yeah.
Lesson learned to get a
so,
good pad.
You know, I wanted to bring you down so that we can go to your finest moment. It's the best thing you've ever done in your Tekken life ever.
As of so far.
Yeah.
I think our face-off too, for me, just because of how I was prior to training, and then the games that we actually played, like I didn't expect to do as well as I did.
Yeah.
Even though like I hella ran out of steam. Like, so the whole reason why I chose to 7, and I know it's like hella shady, but I knew you weren't like top notch, and I figured if I could get a couple sets on it and draw it out, you would get tired.
Oh yeah, I wasn't doing good that day, but like.
Like the longer this set goes, the weaker it might get.
Yeah, that's kind of like I was trying like.
But like.
Art of War shit. Right?
Yeah, that's how you win, man.
Yeah.
Like the stick that I had was starting to lose its diagonals too, so I'd be getting like really weird inputs, and whenever I try to duck something, I do a diagonal. So like when you did a lot of while running ones, and I didn't duck them.
Yeah.
Even though I was trying to. When I was doing my wave dashes, I was literally kind of holding down my stick, like I was pushing it down because I was doing it so fucking hard to hit those, and it was making my hand hurt even more.
Yeah, that was the whole reason why like I picked 7 and not like a first to 5 or something. I was hoping I might be able to drag it out long enough to start to get you a little tired.
That's honestly a good strategy. There's a huge story of I don't know if you guys know who Musashi Miyamoto is, but it's like a old Japanese samurai who like never lost a fight, and then there was one big fight against another undefeated samurai. This is like the 1600s, where he told him to meet him at this place on this exact date, and he picked that date because it was super fucking hot. The sun was just hella hot, and he was 3 hours late to the fight just so he could tire him out before he fought him. That's a good strategy. So if there's a will, there's a way. You have to win no matter what. That's my philosophy. If you're not a winner, you're a loser. So. I do not, like, even if it's underhanded, sometimes you just gotta do it, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck respect. Fuck respect. You need it sometimes, but most of the time you're aiming to win.
Yeah.
So I kind of messed up the order of my questions.
That's
too.
cool.
There was a couple things, or there was actually just one thing. So like in AKG, what's like the most fun thing you've had happen? Not really in a game, you know, but like just as your interaction,
like part of the
with,
community,
like the gayness and the
yeah, we're hella gay, dude.
The meat, the love, the salt, the passion, and gayness.
That's the best. That's the most important part.
Yep.
Is how gay
that's the
we
G
are.
in AKG.
AKG. Or AK gay.
Yep. Alaska gamers.
Yeah, we're hella gay.
Yep.
We're so straight, it makes us gay. You know the Filipino gay joke? So there's 3 animals that came from the Philippines. And it's not true, but it's the there's the bear. Yes, there's the bear, the eagle, and the gay. Yeah, dude. Anyways, yeah, what was your best
party? I mean, that's a tough one too.
So give us like 3 or 4 or 5.
So probably the first tournament was probably one of my favorite moments. Like I always remember that
when you finally showed up.
Yeah. Dude, I remember Johan was so salty that I beat him.
Yeah, he did.
He's hell salty.
I knew that was gonna happen too, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't honestly think I would do as well as I did.
That's why I kept trying to get you to come over and play more, because I knew that nobody knew how to fight Lei, and you were playing Lei, so yeah, dude, come by.
But that was probably when just because I had to see the hype. Like, I tried to tell this before, like, AKG probably gets just as hype as ATL does. But we're all, like, I don't know if we're as loud as they are, but I know we get... Huh?
Like, man.
They're loud, but I know we get just as... Like, I've tried to explain that to people.
We get pretty loud, but I guess, from what I heard, if you guys... They might even shake your chair while they're fucking...
Yeah.
They're yelling in your ear and shit.
Or... If you're in Zach's case, you'll get AKG hate. That was so funny. Fuck him up.
Fuck him up. Yeah, you know, the hype here is so fun, dude.
Yeah, like that just experiencing that for the first time was probably like one of my favorite.
Yeah, dude.
But other than that, just like coming over here is probably like when I get some time when I get to come.
Yeah, you have to come over. It's pretty
Yeah,
dope when you
it's
come
fun,
over,
man. I always have
It's
a good
always
time.
fun, yeah.
If I'm
Well, which one is the best one though?
from being here.
The best night at the dojo. The time you slept in Mike's. I'm joking.
Yeah.
We had a little bit too much to drink. You
Yeah.
know?
The story that never
he
happened.
did anyway.
Well, yeah, I did. John drove me home. That was Mark's birthday, man. I got so wasted,
Man. Yeah. I
Um,
forgot who I was talking to. Somebody was like, "Yeah, man, if these were dudes, they wouldn't get that fucked up." I'm like, no, man.
Oh, that was me, yeah, because like it was the other night where Zach's friends came over and they just got
Man,
fucking obliterated. Like I have never seen people get drunk so fast in my life. Like they got drunk like
the white
Within-
girl status.
wait.
like worse. Like it was like
So they-
20 minutes into the night they were just like there was a girl dead on the couch and her own throw up. It was
Oh,
ooh, yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was funny because it wasn't even supposed to happen. Like night was winding down. Andrew was about to leave. I'm over here chilling, about to sleep over. Zach's about to go to bed. Bill just left, and everyone's like, "Alright, good night, guys." And I'm on my phone. Zach comes out of his room. So Ardia, Bill didn't leave yet. Me and Bill were playing Melee because we were really bored. And then Zach's like, "Oh, I got some friends coming over." I'm like, "Oh, who's?" Like, "We got these 4 girls coming." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. We'll just be playing Melee." And then Artie's like, and Bill's Zach's like, "Hey guys, you want a drink?" Ellie was dead as fuck, high as shit over there, so he was knocked the fuck out. Me and Bill were like, "Sure, we'll drink." Oh, sorry. Oh no, Bill didn't say that. I did. Yeah, and then what happened? So they come over. They come over, and then
oh, baby Bill.
and we start drinking, and then like Bill leaves like 10 minutes after they come, and then right when Bill leaves, I turn around and they are just absurdly drunk. Like it just happened. Like this girl was just like 2 of them were just like batshit fucked up. Like they were. I thought they died.
They were like white girls.
White girl wasted.
Yeah, I thought they were. I thought one of the girls actually died. I was like, how are you this drunk? But yeah, dude, that was a funny. That was like 3 days ago, actually.
No, just 2.
Oh, 2 days ago. Yeah. It was a funny night. It was funny but terrible. I never like. The shitty part is like there's 4 of them. 3 of them are hella drunk. Zach's helping one of them. I had to help the girl that was basically dead, and I got so much throw up on my hands. I wanted to cry. I was gonna cry, dude. I never touched anyone else's throw up. I wanted to cry, dude.
And
was-
you didn't get pussy.
It's okay. They were like solid 2, so
You're so nice. Anyway.
I didn't say one.
First one would be the tournament. Second one would probably be Face Off 2.
That's a good one.
Just because I was a little bit more involved at the community then because I was doing the player cards for that one. So I like actually got to talk to people and kind of do some stuff for them. So it was like I felt like I had more interaction with more people than I normally do.
Dope player cards, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, those are cool. We need more player cards.
Yeah, every podcast gets them. So.
Yeah. I saw those. Those are cool too.
Oh yeah. I didn't get to look at those.
So that was kind of cool, and just being able to hang out, and then they did Street Fighter first, so I really had to watch that and do side betting with everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Dude, the side bets were the hype's at,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, that's the new name.
That's
Hey,
one. Yeah.
How do you say your name? Madoli Kiri?
Midori Kiri.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that was a lot of fun, and then doing shots with Sean. That's hype.
Dude, Sean's always down to drink. That's the funny thing. And the funny, he's hella lightweight too.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fun drinking with him just because I'm lightweight too, so we just get drunk hella fast.
But other than that, I mean, just anytime I'm over here, really, it's just I always have a blast. So.
Yeah.
AKG always has a good
I've
time.
had so many sessions that I could never pick the best one.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like
Yeah. They're always so fun.
Yeah, it's so hard to pick a. Though there are like some sessions that just rise above the rest, you know.
Yeah.
Not so. I like you put the quotes around. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. He had to do that because I wouldn't have accepted it otherwise.
No, but that
Oh,
I was like that. What was that the Tekken that we had? Where we
Tekken Brawl.
Dude, that was so fun.
Tekken Brawl was.
Yeah, I missed Scrub Cut or the Ribs one.
Oh, King of the
Lord
Ribs,
of
yeah,
the Ribs.
Yeah, Lord of the Ribs. I really wish I had gone to that one. So.
Who won that one? Was it Banky?
Banky.
Yeah. He will never win again. Just saying.
Shout out to Banky.
That's the Banky, dude. Everyone's favorite player. When was Lord of the Ribs?
Long
ass time ago, yeah.
So, with Tekken 7 finally almost here, how do you feel about it? What are your hopes and expectations for yourself as a player?
So, like I said, I want to travel and try and do some stuff, but I'm so tired of tag. I'm so tired of playing fucking other characters.
I agree with you, man.
Too.
I'm tired of tag too.
I fucking hate playing Leo. Like, I'd rather just get on and play solo right now, which I know a lot of people are doing that right now, but I can't really bring myself to play solo just because the game is not really, the dynamics don't really work that well for me. So I'm just excited. Like, Yoshi looks super dope.
Mm-hmm.
His new costumes and stuff. So I'm just kind of ready.
I feel you,
for
dude.
the change. You know what I mean?
It's
been
going back
it's
to
way
one-on-one.
overdue.
Oh.
Yeah, 1-on-1, definitely, and I think 1-on-1.
I didn't get to play Tag 2 as much as I wanted, so I'm salty.
No.
It's okay.
I think 1-on-1 will really, like, my style now will go better 1-on-1 than it will with Tag 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, Mike, you didn't miss out on much, trust me.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, I really like Tag 2.
I like it too, but it's
Well,
past its time, you know.
There was a lot of strategy that I wanted to use still, but I never got to fully master.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've told you guys a lot about it before.
It's just that, well, I don't know how you, from your perspective, but since we've been playing it since it came out, and Tekken 7 is released, but it's been out for like 2 years already.
Yeah,
we haven't
Tekken
got a
7.
fucking console release yet, man. We just need a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty salty too, but there's still always so much to learn that will carry over
Mm-hmm.
also.
I really don't think like Tag is really even, as far as the learning goes, I think there's still a lot that's not fully discovered yet. That's still, like Josh taught me something the other day that it was just like this has been known for how fucking long. So if you space all the way out,
Like full screen. Yeah.
and someone charges at you, if you dash forward, so you do a deep dash forward, and then press the tag button. If you touch, like if your characters touch when you tag, it goes from unblockable shoulder to ultimate tackle. But you're running out, so it whiffs, and your running character gets a free launch.
Mm-hmm.
Like things like that. It's like,
yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's actually hella dope. What the fuck?
yeah.
I'll just sidestep though. I sidestepped the wheel.
Well, yeah, I mean that too, but just things like
that's
that.
pretty dope.
Like,
like
there's a lot of little
very
nuances.
specific to
It's
the
like-
system.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though.
That's what I mean, more so systems
Yeah.
specifics than I do like character
Mhm.
specifics. So yeah.
I just need my Tekken 7 law, man. Tekken
Yeah,
7
man,
law so
it's
cool.
coming, dude. It's coming.
It's like T6 law, but just a little cooler. Because he has new move. New mid launcher, 14 frame. So exciting. So exciting. I feel like a Mishima now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it so that I'll have a little bit more fun with Tekken.
And just Lucky Chloe hype, dude.
I have a lot of people to train.
Lucky Chloe hype. I'm actually excited for like all the new characters, honestly. Like they all look pretty cool. Except Shaheen, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad.
yeah, he just doesn't have like that
Yeah.
oomph about him, you know. Like Claudio has Starburst. You know,
Dude, he's a Quincy from Bleach.
That's actually The best comparison I've
That's
heard.
all. Like that's what he reminds me of.
Yeah.
Is the dude from Bleach. I always forget his name too.
Uryu?
Uryu. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he reminds
Yeah,
me of.
yeah. Oh man, Bleach. I love Bleach. But yeah, dude, I actually never thought of that. No, but Claudio looks sick. I'll probably try him out. Just because Starburst is a fucking dope ass mechanic.
Yeah, Starburst is pretty cool.
Like if I
like
ever
the
get,
yellow one.
huh?
I like the yellow one.
You like the yellow one? No. It's the worst Starburst ever, dude. How dare you? No, like if I ever main Claudio, I'm gonna bring Starburst in my pocket just so I can throw it out when I ever kill you with a
When you
Starburst
kill
combo.
with the Starburst combo, you're like, psh.
Yeah, bitch. And they're all gonna be yellow, so you can't have them. You're gonna be like, man, they're all yellow.
Not only did you just get blasted in the face with Starburst, but now you're gonna be hella salty because they're all the yellow ones.
It's like, damn, I wish there was a red one in there. Nope, all yellow.
Fucking Sharpie marker blue on one. You're like, bitch.
Joke's on you, it's yellow, bitch.
So, are there any of the new features that you're looking forward to?
You just want me to say Spinneroonie, don't you? Spinneroonie.
Spinneroonie, dude. No, that's honestly a really good
Spinneroonie.
mechanic.
Yeah, it's sort of like character specifics or system.
Anything.
Yeah, I really like the new bind system, if you will, or the Spinneroonie.
Spinneroonie.
I really like that. I think it looks really cool. As far as like Yoshi specifics, I like his new electric, if you will. His CD2 is really dope. His new DF1 strings, and his air throw that he has. Like, I think overall, like he has so many punishers.
Buff, dude.
Yeah. So he's got 6 frame, 10 frame,
Love this guy. He's an asshole.
12 frame, 13 frame, 14 frame, 15 frame, 16 frame, 17 frame.
Yeah, I didn't need all that shit.
And then while standing, he has 6, 11. And then his while standing launcher is actually the strongest while standing, damage wise, is the strongest while standing launcher in the game. And then from.
How many frame?
I don't remember if that's 15 or 16.
Hmm.
But it's like it looks like a back 2-1 from crouching. But when he does it, he lands in helicopter,
Yeah, I've seen it.
so you can only get a float as a punish. But then no sword. He's got his old sweep back, full crouch 3, and then he's got all of same punishers, but instead of 6-8 frame, and then a full crouch 8 frame.
Mm-hmm. It seems like overall most characters.
They got hella buff.
Yeah, hella buff.
Hella buff.
And then you have Lars and Josie.
Yeah, Lars and Bruce's little sister.
Bob.
Yeah.
Whiny
Oh,
sister.
Bob, yeah, Bob also got that too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a pretty dumb character.
Yeah. Generally, that's how they balance the game, though. They usually just give everybody good shit.
Mhm.
Like, here's your good shit, here's your good
Just
shit.
make everybody broken.
But then, not everybody really gets good shit.
No. Sound guy.
Sound guy.
Sound guy's going ham. But yeah, anyways, what were you saying? Like, everyone just gets dope shit.
Yeah, everybody gets dope shit unless you're a shit character. Like, Asuka didn't get new shit that's really that dope.
So, like, Jin's rage drive?
Jin's like gonna be a
Yeah.
fucking monster in T7.
Huh?
Huh?
Jin's a
Yeah,
monster in T7.
Jin's rage drive is fucking that dopest rage drive.
Yeah.
It's like how many? It's like 4-hit rage drive, some shit like
Yep.
that.
And it's
Yeah.
cancelable, too.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, it's still going. What the fuck?
It does hella damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a very utility-based.
Cause's rage drive is pretty dope because it turns into devil.
Yeah, plus frames on
So
the claw.
certain characters don't have extra, because Yoshi has 2 rage arts and then the rage drive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he has 2 rage arts.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he has the one, he grabs the sword and then does his full, like, slash thing.
Mhm.
And then he has another one where he does it, but then when he pulls the sword out, he just goes into flash. But it's a hold flash, so if you attack into it,
Mhm.
it's armor, but it's like an armored flash, pretty much. So it
okay,
does
okay.
more damage.
Mhm.
And then his rage, Rage Drive is a secondary spinneroonie.
Spinneroonie! I love that. Shoutouts to Swamp. He was the first one to coin that term.
Spinneroonie.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I was so upset I didn't get to play him when he was here.
Yeah, he was the
I'm
first person
kidding,
I
man.
played.
I'd love to sit down and play with that guy. I hear such good stories about him.
Oh yeah, same here,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, like, Swamp is a really dope guy, but, like, he's not really a Tekken player. Like, when he came back from Korea, he did get better, but he didn't really study the game. He just got better by playing them.
From playing.
So he played, like, hella more solid. Yeah, he was pretty good when he came back. But there was, like, gaps in his knowledge. Like, when he really likes a game, like KOF is his jam, he knows everything. He knows that game inside, backwards, upside down. Dude.
In a different language.
Yeah. In 10 different languages.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, he's the master of mind games. He knows how to say mind games in 10 different languages, too. I miss that guy. He orders the best pizza. The swamp pizza.
The swamp pizza.
It's unfortunate. I only met him one time when I was in AKG.
Oh,
That was the very first tournament I went to. Yeah.
oh man, you got him too.
Yeah, I beat him first. It was my first Marvel tournament, and I don't know if I told. Yeah, I don't think Alex knows the story, but like, yeah, my very first tournament I come out to, it's a Marvel 3 tournament because it just came out, and I went to the release tournament, but I didn't play. I was just there to watch, and then like no one really noticed me. I was just in the back because I just wanted the game. And then the second tournament happened at Friendly Fire, and my first match was against Swamp, and he just won the release tournament, so like everyone thinks he could. At the time, he's the best player. I'm like, everyone's just standing behind me. I didn't know what the fuck's going on. And then my cousin Kevin's the one that brought me to it. He's like, yo, he's really good, but just chill, man. I'm like, okay. And I wasn't really scared because I didn't know who anyone was. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play like I play at home. And I beat him, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, what happened? He's like, dude, he just won the tournament. I'm like, which tournament? Oh, the one that I was like, oh shit. And I played Bacon, actually, he just bodies me, so. Yeah, it was a pretty funny day.
Yeah.
But that was the only time I ever met Swamp.
Yeah, Swamp does the dopest shit. Yeah, I think I already told the Swamp story, so I'll just tell you guys later. So I also want to know who the fuck's been ducking me. That's been bugging me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So many people, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
I'm
cool,
just
dude.
a scrub, dude.
No, he's
you know?
he's actually helped me money. He's actually gonna come up and visit eventually. We've already talked about it and shit. So he'll be up here to play. He's gonna be a fucking monster in 7.
Yeah, you better be ready for some shit talk.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
If there's one thing that AKG is not afraid to do, is to talk shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we're not afraid to do. Because
Yeah, I'm not in my prime shit talking anymore, but as you've seen, I'd still do okay. I'm not as good as Raph, man.
oh no.
You lucky, Alex. If I could talk shit like Raph, you'd be in tears right now. This guy
Alex-
is a savage.
See, Alex doesn't get my shit talk because I actually like playing against Alex.
Yeah.
Bill gets my shit talk because he's a little bitch, so that's why. Nah, but he's cool though. Bill's my homie.
Yeah. Well, I guess eventually.
Yeah.
You'll get a sampling. Of
There'll be a
this
day where you
legendary
body
shit
me and
talk.
I get way too salty, and it's just gonna never end.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might keep something to not be as nice when I play you.
Yeah, man.
He'll go into the kitchen after our set and he's like, yo, stop sandbagging this guy and just body him already. I'm like, dude.
That's what I always tell people, man. When I see the play, I'm like, the fuck was that?
Why are you sandbagging, dude? Just kill him.
Like,
No, Mike told me that before. Okay, so I forgot who I was playing, but Mike's like, yo, Artie, stop sandbagging him, man. You could beat him. Like, and I was like, at the time, I was like, yeah, I know, I'll get him next time. Like, you know, I was just fucking around.
And then you think about it next time, don't you?
Yeah, no, but it was funny because like when I was playing, I was like, man, but like in the back of my mind, I was like, I was actually trying though. I was like, fuck, dude, but I was actually trying, man. But I was like, nah, I got him, Mike. Don't worry, I was fucking around. But
Hey, Alex, congratulations, bro. I think this is the longest podcast.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Damn.
How long?
no.
No? How long has it been? It's been like
We
3 hours,
haven't
right?
gotten to 3 hours yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
which was the 3-hour one? Was it the,
We've had a lot of
Yeah,
3 hour
a couple
ones,
of
like
3 hour ones.
325. Like, we're gonna wrap this one up.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
Was the Banky one 3 hours long?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
hella
the
long.
Banky
That
one.
That one
was
was
hella
long. Yeah.
Dude, There's like
some of
a lot of
those,
great
I like
songs.
watched the whole thing,
It
dude.
was funny because the Banky one was
Some
like
of those.
the Banky one was the first one, right?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
3 hours, dude. I can like skip through it, but I can't
No,
watch
no,
it all.
like, you should just log in on your YouTube. Watch 20 minutes. That's what I do. I'm
Oh,
like at
okay.
work, I listen to it and shit.
Oh yeah, I've listened to some of them like on the way to work. On the way
Yeah.
home. Yeah.
Oh, I fell
I don't
asleep
do
to
much
like
of
all of them, dude.
Yeah.
Like it'll be an hour long. I'm like, I'll stay up. I'm not tired, and I'll just knock the fuck out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh well, never mind. I'm not gonna listen
Like,
to
I
that. Again.
listen to it for days.
Banky said it. Banky says his this one might be a little longer. It's okay though. Podcast
It's
is
Tekken,
fun.
yo.
Yeah,
No,
Tekken. The first Tekken. Is
We
this the first
started
Tekken
at
episode?
9:40.
Yeah.
So
Almost 3
at
hours.
12:40 we'll hit 3 hours, but I think the longest podcast that I've done so far is like 3:26.
Yeah, it's like 3:26. Whose was that, Banky's?
I don't know.
Wasn't Paulo's.
Yeah. Oh,
Was I here for Paulo's?
No, it was
No.
John.
Oh, okay.
John
Damn.
saved the
Thank-
day.
Yeah, dude, that
Banana
was-
sauce to John. Banana. He's got a big banana. Oh yeah, the Ori Watts, man.
Dude.
Yeah,
was-
Ori is actually also pretty long. That was pretty.
Oh, I was on that one too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I was like
You were
blown
falling
out of
asleep.
my mind.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I
fun.
was blown out of. I was so high. I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck this, dude."
It's pretty fun too, but like I know Alex has to get home eventually.
Oh yeah.
Sooner rather
So-
than later, yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
like it's
My
better
lady's
than-
out of work, and then if I go home, my dogs freak out. It's like fucking
Yeah.
psychotic.
This is the first Tekken episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first
Oh
Tekken
yeah,
episode.
this is
So,
fun.
like-
I like Tekken episodes because we actually talk about the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so much stuff to talk about. You know, like I even tell people I don't know all the notation for everything I know how to beat. I just know how to beat them because there's so much.
The
shit.
knowledge is there.
Yeah, I mean the knowledge is there. I built it in. You know, like I'll lab it out for a month if I have to,
Mm-hmm.
until I get it down. But if you ask me what move that was, I don't know what move that was. I just know you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll text him like, yo, how do you deal with a move name? What the fuck is that? Send me notation. I don't know the notation, bro. I know the move name. Well, that doesn't help me out.
It's
So
like,
I sit there trying to explain it to him. He's like, yo, you need to send me notation.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I mean, if you tell me what move, or you tell me a notation, if I don't know what that move is, I'll just look it up, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that move, yeah, that's how you do that.
Yeah, I realized halfway through our training with Mike, just like I asked him if he didn't know what it was, I'll just look it up myself because we're just gonna do the same thing and we'll just look it up.
Yeah,
That RB Norway website's actually really dope. It
yeah,
has, like,
shout
French-
outs to RB Norway.
Yeah, I love that website.
Best
I
way
actually
to-
use it more now than Tekken Zaibatsu. Like,
Well, like, you just use Tekken Saibatsu for other things, like,
yeah.
RB Norway is the frame data place. Tekken Saibatsu is more of like the discussion place, but
Mhm.
there's like places there where you can find like really technical info that RB Norway doesn't have,
Mhm.
like the basic frame data of the game,
Mhm.
the throw breaking data. There's like a section there. I actually have it on one of my guides on akgfighters.com, the How to Learn Tekken guide. There's a section there that Josh pointed me to where it basically had all the guides for all the characters.
Hell yeah.
And then there was like a thread there where it's like all the characters, tag assaults and fillers and enders. So I'm like, yeah, just come over. I'll teach you to play any fucking character you want because I have that resource, you know?
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Josh too, man.
Yeah.
I never
And
met the
JTM.
dude, but all I hear is about good things.
Yeah, dude, that guy is hella dope. I talked
Yeah.
to that guy here and there. And I don't want to take up too much of his time because I know he's busy. That guy's super popular.
Yeah.
Even in Coors Tekken Academy, everybody is like, you know, trying to grab onto that dick, you know, and he's Asian.
Alex has it
it's
right
pretty
now.
big for an Asian, man, but
Alex
there's
like,
only
"It's
so much.
mine."
Yep, and then Alex is like right in the front, so, you know, everybody's fighting for the tip.
Alex got the shaft.
Yeah, Alex has the shaft. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. Yeah, part 2 of Ori Watts' episode will definitely be Ori and Kyle.
Oh shit. Oh, the Lost of the Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've been teaching Ori how to play Tekken. It's pretty funny because I knew that if I made a joke of it, he would get it easier. Like with Teal, it's different. With Ellie, I had to do beats for him. And he would get the rhythm part. If I didn't do the beats for him, he would fuck up the moves. For Ori, I gave him weird names for his moves.
Peas and carrots.
Yeah, like Brian's down back to his peas. So I'll teach him a combo. I'm like, alright, do this, then peas, and then carrots, forward 4-1, and then tag in.
Till you just tell him what to do and he'll do it.
Yeah. Everybody is very different.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Zach, I gotta bug him.
Yeah.
I gotta bug him all the time.
Piss him off.
Yeah.
And then he'll learn.
Yep. Like last night he lost the counters, so I got to put him in practice mode and showed him how to break counters.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
So, like, is there anything that you guys want to talk about before we go?
What was the end segment? The bitch
Oh,
call
yeah,
out.
we're going there too.
Okay.
Before we go there, huh?
I'm good, unless you
Oh,
have
you
something.
guys are ready? Alright, hang on.
The
Are we doing
more
salt
insult.
first, or are we doing banana sauce first?
I'd like to end on a good note. So let's end with banana sauce.
Okay.
Let's start with the salt.
Yeah. I already know mine. I actually wrote it down already. So I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So, salt goes to 2 different recipients from me this time. The drunk girl who fucked up my sleep.
Oh, dude.
Like, I fell asleep, then I woke up, then I fell asleep again, then I woke up.
Dude,
Then she kept me up. I
Mike
was
came
so
out.
fucking pissed.
I'm like, what's up, Mike? He just gave me like this glare. I'm like, what's up, Mike? And then Zach's like, dude, he's up. It's like, I see that, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I actually wanted to go into the kitchen for a knife by instinct. And when I got there, I'm like, why am I here? I'm
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Water. Okay,
Okay.
I'll drink water instead of pulling out the knife.
Yeah, dude, no, those people were fun night.
I was hella salty. And then the rest of my salt, the rest of this salt, goes to Capcom. Capcom. I was listening to the Ori's episode actually, and I was just talking about how cool Street Fighter V was in Season 1, when there was a lot more options to the game, you know? And I warned Capcom not to fuck it up, but they fucked up. I know not everybody feels that way.
I mean, the game
But-
is bad.
Yeah, but
I just play Street Fighter because I love
Yeah,
Street
yeah.
Fighter, you know?
But to me, it feels like they fucked up the visuals of Marvel.
Oh,
Like, this
Yeah.
Marvel game is probably the ugliest Marvel game I've seen. Every time I saw a Marvel game, like, the very first one was, like, Marvel superheroes.
it looked so good.
That was dope. And then X-Men Children of the Atom? Or maybe it was X-Men. then
No,
Marvel.
Turtle of Atom was first.
Yeah.
And then it was superheroes.
Yeah, and then, you know, I've been around for all of them, and the art has always impressed me. And Marvel 3 was so dope.
Oh, yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah. and then-
Except when you have a zero combo going on, then fuck that. Because that's obnoxious.
yeah.
Or I'm not the combo, it's the incoming mix-up, which makes zero. Like, I never had to... Okay, so, like...
Hang on, man. Let me finish.
Sorry, keep going.
And then, I do like the other parts of the game, though. So I am hoping that they don't fuck up. But
Yeah.
Capcom, you could be in my permanent shit list. If you fuck this one up, too. If you fuck up twice in a row. I mean, we are forced to live in a world where Street Fighter X Tekken is arguably a better game than Street Fighter V. Why do we live in this world, Capcom? Why?
Only version 2013 after that. Before that.
Nah, man, fuck you.
Before that, Street
Alright,
Fighter X
bro.
Tekken was garbage.
And now I pass the salt.
Alright, before I go on my salt list, my defense for Capcom about Infinite is that it's still in development, so hopefully it'll look better when it comes out, you know?
Yeah.
I forgot all
Hopefully.
about this, so I don't know who to pick, but I guess...
Oh, do you have one, Alex? Okay.
No way.
Whoever gets one first.
Yeah. Let me think of mine.
Eris. Damn, 2? I have salt for you because you left without saying nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
You left in the rain
Yeah,
without
dude.
saying goodbye.
That hurts my feelings.
Just when
Yeah.
you needed
Or my
him
feeler,
most.
my single one.
Mhm.
Yeah. And in his pants, man. Now it's blue. Because of you two.
Okay. So I have 2.
Oh, damn.
The
Oh, the Smash community for not taking a bath is
Oh.
permanently,
yeah.
permanently always assumed, by
Yeah,
the
so
way.
that would be number 3, but I have 2. It's
Yeah.
also not just the one girl. 3 of the girls that were all 3. Like there was the 4th one that was chill, but the other 3, man, I never wanted to fight women so much in my life. I was like,
Damn.
So like what happened was she's laying on this couch, and like she was like in the crack, but she was puking, but not in the crack, on the couch. So like she would stop puking and then put her head in the crack. I'm like, don't do that. So I picked her head up because I didn't want to clean the puke in between. So then as I picked her head up, she threw up, and my hand was just infested with fucking puke. I was like,
All for Zach.
all for Zach, dude. I just helped the homie out.
I shouldn't feel bad for cock blocking him today, then.
Yeah, I mean. And then.
Doria. Counter hit.
My second salt person is Paulo. Because you need to stop bitching about bad matchups
And just learn them.
and learn them. And you play fucking Balrog. You can't complain about bad matchups when you play Balrog. Because, like, your bad matchups aren't even that bad. Like, at worst, they're like a 0.5 differential. Like, he's all like, oh man, I can't be Vega. And I'm like, no, you can. Just stop being a bitch about it. Learn the matchup. Don't bitch about bad matchups. Like, Season 1 Laura, all bad matchups. She was even good in Season 1. But I still dealt with it. Fuck that, dude.
Artie was still good.
Fucking Makoto had no, like, she was like 80% even matchups and like 20% bad matchups. She had one good matchup and that was like fucking Sea Viper. Still play that character. Do you give a fuck? I played fucking Phoenix Wright for like 3 weeks in Marvel and dealt with everyone's bullshit. Come on, you can't complain about bad matchups when you play Balrog. Like, if you're a Fong, you could complain, but you still have to learn. But you play Balrog, dude, and he's easily like hella stupid in that game. One hit and that's like 80%. You can't complain about a bad matchup. That alone makes matchups not bad for you.
Damn. Hella Barty.
I mean, I understand about like complaining about a bad matchup,
Yeah.
but like you can bitch all you want. If you keep losing, that's your fault, dude.
Yeah. It's always your fault.
Yeah, there's no other explanation. If you keep losing to that character, that's your fault for not learning.
Do what I did. Blame Capcom.
That's a better thing to blame, not the matchup. Blame Capcom for making the game pretty bad.
Yep. This is actually going to be really funny and a little awkward. So my banana sauce goes to Shin Paulo and you for
Yeah.
doing really well at Northwest Majors.
Oh, thank you. I didn't do that well, but
You didn't do that well, but you made a good impression on people, you know?
yeah.
Especially for Tekken.
Plus, we had AKG up on stream.
Yeah,
too.
well,
Yeah,
that was
shouts to
hype.
Paulo, dude.
Yeah,
That was so good
Orlando with that logo.
Yeah, the logo up on
So
the
banana
main stream.
sauce
Mhm.
Orlando.
That was dope.
stuff. Yeah, that was
Yep.
good, man. Banana sauce to you guys.
And Paolo got second.
Yeah, that was
in
good
2
shit. That was hype, dude.
tournaments. I mean, those guys didn't know what hit them because they didn't know the matchup. But like you said, their
Always-
fault.
yeah.
They weren't crying about it.
They learned.
Yeah, well, hopefully so. Otherwise, Paolo will be back. Any more bananas? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think those are the two, man. Like, I really like what Just Frame James said about you. Where he
I
said
felt
that
good.
you're one of the better laws.
Yeah, I felt good. I was like, oh,
in the
really?
game.
He's like, yeah, they're all just scrubby. I'm like, are you sure? I'm pretty scrubby. If I'm scrubby and they're scrubby,
Senpai noticed you.
senpai noticed me. Nah, dude, Malgu needs to notice me. Then that's the real senpai.
Yeah, man,
If
the
Malgu
ultimate
if
senpai.
Malgu notices me, I'm that's a wet dream in itself, dude. I'm walking with like wet pants, dude.
And pass the
Yeah,
banana
so
sauce.
my banana sauce goes to the whole Tekken scene here, like the entirety of it. I never thought I'd actually get this to this level of Tekken because I never took it seriously till like recently, and like playing a game like Tekken like just opens your mind to like how actually deep the game is, and it's so much fun.
How deep the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, dude. Like I think I figured it out, but then there's like
He stopped taking the red pill. He's on the blue pill now.
Yeah, dude. Like
His dick is 10 times harder.
Like I'll figure out something. I'm like, oh, that's so sick. This is the answer to this. But then I realize they have an answer to my answer, so I had to think of 10 more answers to beat their other 10 answers, and it just keeps going on and on. And honestly, it helped me improve in like other games too now. Like Street Fighter, my reactions and like my reads have been a lot better. And Marvel, I was playing against Bill. I'm like, dude, this is a lot easier now because I can see stuff. I mean, to be fair, Bill hasn't been playing games, but still, he's really good at games.
Yep.
My execution, my execution's been much better after playing Tekken. Just, I mean, like Tekken may not be the most strict depending on the character you play, but like the timing of specific moves helps a lot when it comes to like. I was playing Melee and I'm fucking god awful at that game, but I was able to do dope ass shit the other night with Bill. All because of like my practice in Tekken. I actually never, besides Marvel.
The training at the dojo pays off.
Yeah, besides Marvel, I've actually never sat down. I mean Street Fighter, as well, but not to this extent. Like with other people, because Street Fighter 5, I'm just an online warrior now. That's where most of my knowledge came from, was just YouTube videos and training mode. But Tekken and Marvel were like the only two games I actually like sat down. Sound guy again. Yeah, Tekken and Marvel were like the only two games I actually like sat down for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. And I kind of miss this kind of training because Marvel is like my favorite game of all time, and I kind of miss having like 5-hour-long sessions with just one person playing like countless numbers of games. Because Marvel was able to give me that, and then since Street Fighter 5 came out, I haven't had a chance for that. But practicing Tekken gave me the opportunity again, so shout out to the Tekken scene here. You get banana sauce, because you guys are the dopest scene, it's probably in AKG, so.
EWGF banana.
Yeah, dude.
So besides the usual, like you guys, obviously Mike always doing sessions.
And meat, yeah. Sessions and meat, dude.
The podcast, and I really like, because I know like a lot of people don't really think about it. Bombi, Orlando, Benny, like all those guys who,
the TOs,
like just doing the tournament scene. Like I know how much it works.
Ori is one of those guys.
Okay.
Now
Ori.
he is, yeah.
So for all you guys, I know I'm not super close with you guys, and but like you kind of bring AKG together at those, and I know a lot of you guys would rather probably just play than even
run the tournament,
but you take the time away to do that, and even for us Tekken guys, even for side tournament garbage, and wasting your guys' time. But yeah. Definitely you guys for doing that. Even though I know Orlando's not here anymore. And,
yeah, man.
Benny as well.
They're always AKG.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
People are always AKG.
One banana sauce guy.
I actually played a guy online in Tekken who's it was on Tom. I asked someone for games one morning, and he said he would play me. He was actually legit Mishima player, not Mike Mishima, but Mishima player. And he's like, "Oh, AKG, you know Benny?" I was like, "Yeah." And he actually has gone to a couple of tournaments down there and met Benny and knew who he was and knew he was from AKG and shit. So.
Also, shout outs to Benny for hosting there's a new tournament on the Curly Mustache circuit called Southwest Shockwave. So, congrats to you getting hooked up with Yipes and the whole crew and Curly Mustache. So. Good shit. He has his own shirt line now. It's just with the curly mustache symbol on it. It's fucking dope, dude. Yeah, shout out to you, Benny. You're doing God's work.
What color is?
I think his is gray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his is the gray one, cause and like they all have like the curly mustache in the front, and then the tournament name in the back. I think is how it goes, and he has the gray shirt. So.
I think I like the red one and the black one the most. But
I don't
gray
know.
One too.
Yeah, the gray one, yeah. So shouts to Benny, man.
Good shit.
Putting all that hard work in, getting noticed, and getting hooked up. Now you're in an official tournament lineup. So
yeah, man.
Hopefully
He got a
you'll
great
get bigger.
support group, like his whole family. Like
oh,
it's
they're all
not just
supportive.
Benny. It's like
his Mary
and his
yeah,
kids.
the
His kids are running brackets now, dude.
Yeah,
They know how to
it's
run
crazy.
brackets now.
Yeah, dude, his whole family's just so into the whole scene, you know. So shout outs to
Yeah.
them. You know, hopefully Southwest Shockwave gets bigger and bigger every year and
Yeah.
becomes something huge over the years.
Yeah, hopefully someday we'll be able to go.
I know Banky might go this year.
Oh,
Just
nice. Good shit to
Yeah,
Banky.
good shit to
Banana
Banky.
sauce to Banky.
Yeah, banana sauce to Banky. But I actually have an extra banana sauce. It goes to you, Bill. As much as shit I give you, you're my, like, honestly, my favorite person in AKG. It's so fun playing games with you. I
Yeah.
actually enjoy playing games with you the most versus out of anyone. Just because...
Do you know why I named him Ipo?
You played Steve?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
because he makes people want to play more. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how they describe Ipo in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Where his fists aren't made to kill. They're made to make you fight even more.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, like, me and Bill just... We both started out young, him younger than me, but since he was
Yeah.
the closest person to my age,
Yeah,
It
you
was
guys
more
have been
fun
rivals for a
hanging
while.
out with him. I mean, he was always better than me, like, at certain games at a certain time. But, yeah, since, like, my first time coming here and, like, seeing someone who's, like, around my age, because Bill's not even that much younger. He's, like, 3 years younger than me, or 4
Yeah.
years younger than me, so we're about the same, you know, we grew up in the same things, but, yeah, dude, like,
But like,
growing up, like,
technically
yeah.
you guys are the same class of AKG.
Mhm. Like, growing up in AKG with him, it's so fun playing games. Him and Dan and Zach. But, like, when it's me and Bill, we can play games forever, honestly, dude. Like, I'll never get tired of it. Because we just troll. Like, we'll play legit for, like, 10 games. After that, we just fuck around, and it's always so fun. We just go... Because, like, we play games to swag. That's the main thing we play games for. Is, like, to find the swaggiest, the dopest shit you can do, and we try to pull it off. And half the time, it doesn't work, but... When it does work,
dope.
it's hype. It's hype. But, yeah, dude. Shout outs to Bill, dude. Come out more.
Well, I guess that's it for this time, guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, shout outs to Alex.
Thanks to everybody who came
Thanks for
over.
having me out.
Oh yeah,
Thanks
dude,
for-
this has been a good episode.
Other white guy.
Other white
Yeah,
guy.
thanks to the other
That should have
white
been his.
guy.
That should have been your profile pic,
Oh,
the
damn.
player card. The other white guy, the third one.
Yeah, one of the tournaments I'll sign him up as the other,
The other
white
white
guy.
guy.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So yeah, good stuff, guys. Banana sauce to y'all.
Banana sauce too. Thanks for watching. For those who stuck around the whole time,
Yep.
or whenever you hopped in.
Yep, popped in.
Shout outs to Sound Guy.
Yep, sound guy. Sound guy is dope.
Oh yeah. Thanks guys. Y'all have a good night. It's been fun.
Forgot how to.